Welcome to Dicefunctional, where a bunch of friends sit around, have fun playing D&D, and we share the story with you, our wonderful audience. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Special warm greeting for those of us joining in for the first time, especially with webcams. It's pretty darn awesome, if I do say so myself. Yeah, before we get into tonight's game, a couple of announcements. Right now, if you are more interested in listening to the podcast, or if you are listening to us on podcasts, obviously you already know where to find us, but if you're also interested in catching up on previous episodes, you can search us wherever on your favorite podcast platform. Just search Dicefunctional. We are almost completely caught up to where we are currently. So what that means for you, wonderful audience, is if you are watching live and if you missed something, want to catch up before the most recent episode, or you know a friend who needs to do a little bit of catch up, we're going to be uploading them weekly, so that way you guys can also keep up podcast form. It makes it really easy. And everything will be up on the YouTube as well. In addition to all of that, we have our Monster of the Week game, which is pretty darn cool, if I do say so myself. There's some awesome characters, and Jess, the voice of Mercy, is running that game, doing an excellent job there as well. So if you're interested in something that's a little bit more modern day, maybe something that's a little bit more, I honestly, one of the best ways to describe it is a little bit like Scooby-Doo-esque. More mystery, less or fighting dragons, or, you know, trying to end up in bed with them, depending on who you are. You can find that on podcast and YouTube soon as well. So keep an eye out for that. And obviously, as always, appreciate you guys' support. We appreciate you guys spreading the word. If you know anyone who would be interested in any of this, please send it out and let them know. Tell them to get on in here and join while the adventure is, in a way, kind of just beginning. It's a great time to join in, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in. But without further ado, let me pass it on over to the DM, Connor. As soon as you're ready. That was perfect timing.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna wait until the DM leans away from the microphone. Hold on.
It's okay. I'm just getting a blanket.
Sure, that's the excuse. Anyway.
It is. So, where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers, first off, how do I sound?
Sound good.
Good. Where we left our group of intrepid adventurers, you guys had managed to do away with the foul pirate captain, Alexander, who had thrown Deah and a few of her comrades off their boat, potentially killed her captain, and had taken over the ship, the Temptation, and then had proceeded to make a deal with the Lord of the Sea, a idiot being with an unknown amount of power. After doing away with Alexander, the team managed to talk down the emissary of the sea, convincing it to, instead of continuing to assault the rest of you, to call for its master and offered the opportunity to parley. And where we last left off, you guys were beginning to get your way back to your boat to then try to force the other boat nearby, the Temptation, into surrender, and then to get ready for the arrival of the Lord of the Sea. So, what's the plan, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I want to take a long rest. I'm so tired.
Bear in mind, the emissary of the sea has told you have 12 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering, I was going to propose this to the group, if it would be better to try and talk to the Temptation now, rather than give them, 8 hours to wonder what happened.
It's better to use two of our 4 free hours now and talk to them, and then have 2 hours to prepare for the Lord of the Sea after the long rest.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
We can take a short rest if people need it as well. Well, I guess we should probably take a short rest, go talk to Temptation, do our long rest.
I should be okay.
Does anyone need a short rest?
I'm bloody.
Oh,
I'm bloody still. But
oh, Maddie's not.
Maddie wants a short rest.
Maddie needs help. I can take watch.
I'm okay. So, hold on. Let me see something.
All right.
Did I prep something? I really need to remember to prep cat nap so that we don't have to wait an hour. So the whole point of having that
Don't
spell.
look at me. Not on me,
I
man.
mean, I could also just cut it by at least 20 minutes and cast it as a ritual, so it would be 40 minutes as opposed to an hour.
Yeah, but there's still two of us that are gonna take the short rest.
Right.
If more than one person's taking a short rest, then just
Okay. I could
Fine.
make it to it's 3, but all right, that's fine. That's okay.
So we're taking a short rest?
Oh,
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
Just in case
Okay.
We were just figuring out how we were gonna do that.
yes.
I'll watch. I'm okay. So
That's like Maddie.
I will watch as
I'm
well.
also very bloody, so I'm chill with the short rest.
I need it.
I can.
I'm
I
going
can
to
keep an
take
eye
the
out.
short rest and get my spells back.
The
Warlock.
perks of being a warlock.
I can get my one expended channel divinity back, I guess.
I'll
There
keep
you
watch.
go.
I only used a couple of spells during that, so I'm quite okay. And I can't get the spell that I used.
I had people heal me up, so I'm not bleeding. That's good.
Do another one. Wow, okay, I see how it is.
Get them out now.
Ah,
And
yeah, I know that.
you
Feeling.
you do have 11 of those.
I know.
I do
just
know that
gonna-
feeling. Jeez. That
And
was
you
me
get
earlier
back
today.
half of them.
5.
You'll get back
5
on
on
our
one
long
rest.
rest. So
Yes.
Come on, come on.
Or
Okay, that's better.
technically up to 5.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Depending on that.
That's better. Not at full, but I'm much better than I was.
I'm gonna do one more at least. Oh wow, okay. I
Get him out. Get him out now.
No,
Yeah,
I
get 'em
want
out
you
now.
to maximize it.
What is this?
I mean,
Higher
You're
than
healing?
a 1. Higher than a 1. Let's see one more.
Okay.
There you
There
go.
you go.
There
Willed
you
it
go.
into existence.
That's like
There we
considering you have
go.
a D6 plus 2. That's good.
Yeah, my health is better now. A little bit.
Yeah. Ideally, this
So-
won't come to a fight. I just want to be careful.
Alright.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
also.
And keep in mind, hopefully we're not gonna end up in a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So if you need to use one or two more,
eloquent.
because we're gonna take a long rest after this.
Yes.
That'll be fine for now.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, taking about an hour's rest on your ship. Who is anybody going to be keeping a watch, or because I think you're all doing short rest right now, at least.
Gail
Nope.
and Rudy are watching.
I'm
Gail and
okay.
Rudy are watching. Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So
just-
you two are just kind of like not doing much of anything. I'll like you two to please make me perception checks.
I mean-
Alrighty.
I'm not good at those, but yeah, sure.
I got to 12.
I'll
I
get
see things.
Okay, hold on. My thing's being slow. Okay. Hold on. I gotta do the disadvantage. One day I will get back to normal, but today is not that day.
One day.
9.
Alright.
9.
At
You guys
least
are maintaining your watch at this current period of time, and right now you don't note anything too different.
Alright.
11
At
hours
least
until the
it
Lord of
is
the
the
Sea
same.
arrives.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's good.
we should probably talk to the Temptation before we get to, since we've now slept and made sure we're not dying. Deah, I'm gonna assume you probably know at least a quarter of the crew still.
If you know, probably most of them. At the very least, I have this now. And she holds up the war pick, and if they see me holding that, I'm sure they will know what happened.
Can I do something weird before we go? 10 minutes.
What are you
Then-
trying to do?
A spell I can do, where we can talk to each other in our minds. Like it's a ritual spell, so I don't. It's not like a. It's not gonna take me an hour to cast ritually. It's 10 minutes. It allows us to talk to each other in our minds. So in case there's information that we don't necessarily want to share with the crew, we can share with each other.
How long does it last?
An hour? Hold on.
You're talking about telepathic bond, correct?
I am.
I'm
believe
pretty
it's
sure that
an-
it's an hour.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's an hour, which will give us
Just
the
a
time
Alright.
to
Just a
talk to
thought,
them.
Rudy. Before we talk to the idiot lord, you should also do that.
Oh, yeah, that's I'm planning on it.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, I'll take the 10 minutes because it is actually a ritual cast, so I don't have to. It's not like a weird ritual cast where I have to take the 15 minutes. It takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'll cast ritual. I will cast telepathic bond on all of us. On all.
If you're ritually casting, then I'll also just ritually cast Water Walk because it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
And
Cool.
while they're all doing this, I'm going to ritually cast Speak with Animals. For no other reason than everyone else is doing one, so I figure I might as well.
I want to be
Fair.
included.
I want it.
Everyone else is doing it.
Gail sees Rude
Gail-
everyone circles on the.
Gail's
Well,
ritual
everyone is
cast to
ritual-
Speak with Animals, by the way, because I don't think I've ever described this. It's literally him just going, meh, meh. He's just practicing animal noises. That's all Gail's doing.
While Gail is doing that, I'm just gonna be
Mom.
constantly prestidigitating him, just to watch as this happens with
Mom.
different animal skins across his
Meh,
flesh in different colors.
Make of like leopard print.
meh,
Exactly.
meh.
For whatever
Alright, I think
animal.
I've got it.
it. Gail, how do you say "fuck you" and goat?
Something like that. It's usually more hair involved.
Oh my god.
And it's more of the look. That one's more of the look. I can't
about-
practice the look so much. It's more of a
What about a
something
dog?
like that. Dog?
Yeah.
They. It's more of a growl.
Most is gonna look at Kai. Is that true?
We've had that discussion. We've actually had that discussion.
You've
I
talked
just
with my
realized my
dog.
AC is getting very cold. Hold on.
You're all bundled
Keep
up.
talking.
Keep talking.
Alright,
Keep vamping.
So, if there are any animals aboard the ship, I can hopefully reason with the animals that are on there as well,
Yeah.
and make sure that they.
Well,
surrender
Toby's here, but I don't think work with animals works on Toby.
No, I think you
Toby's
speak
a-
Draconic.
Yeah, you speak
Draconic.
Draconic to Toby.
Aye.
Wait.
Dragons aren't animals.
Deah,
Yes.
this is an important question. Will there be parrots on the ship? Because you guys are pirates.
I don't remember us having any parrots. I suppose one of them might have gotten a pet in my absence. We had cats, though.
Yeah. Were
Yeah.
you really pirates then if you didn't have any parrots?
Some pirates have monkeys.
We had
Oh,
cats.
did you have a monkey?
No.
If one of
Cats
the
are-
parrots was infected by the parasite, would it become a flying fish?
That's a good question.
That is a
I'll
good
make
question.
you a
See,
flying
these are the
fish.
important questions we didn't ask the last time.
Cody, I don't need another.
Wait a minute. Catfish. Those are a thing. Right?
Gail's right. We're gonna see catfish on the ship.
But like a catfish.
Do you think? Do you think it'll look anything like this?
I
Oh,
don't think it'll look anything like that.
Oh, it's Anne.
Me exploiting the cats. Yes, I am.
It's true.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye.
Well, I think everyone's ready. Unless there's something else, I just.
Maddie, you good to go?
Yeah.
Anything you want to ritually cast?
No.
Oh, okay. I had to make sure everyone had their chance to do something.
I think Deah should take the front of us walking to that ship, since
Oh yeah,
ship.
I'm gonna be yes, Gail.
I have a question. Hi. Should
Like-
should I wear the pirate hat or no, since it belonged to him? I don't want to send the wrong
Wait.
message.
We can change the color, and then they won't know it was his.
But I
I'm
don't want
already
to change the
carrying
color.
The war pick. It doesn't make a difference. You can if you want.
Okay. Should I wear the skull and the pirate hat?
I feel like that might be
We're trying
overcompensating.
not- if you wear the
To have a
skull,
fight.
that's more of a threat.
Oh, okay. So if I
Or-
wear the hat, I'm a pirate like them.
Yes. We're
Got it.
we're
I
not
can
go
trying
with
to
that
fight
for
them.
now.
We're just trying to say, "Hey, your captain's dead. Go away," or something.
Hey, we
Got
have
it.
water walker. Can we just walk on the water?
Are we just walking there, or are we like? I'm unclear about
It's not
how
my
we're
business, yours.
To the group.
I don't know.
I
what
could
would be
jump
best.
really high. I don't know if that would do anything.
Connor, is there like a flag message that sailors use to like basically symbolize parlay?
For parlay, yeah, I'm pretty sure there is. Let me
Because
check
like
this.
white surrender, red is no prisoners, black is we're
Is that why
taking
you
your
wore
shit.
red?
I wear red because my captain wore red.
So you guys took no prisoners.
Actually, white flags are typically a sign of truce, ceasefire, or negotiation.
Okay, so
Mhm.
we can do a white flag.
If you just hold up a flag, I can turn it white.
I'm sure we have something here that will pass.
That works. Look, I don't know what we have on this ship. I spend most of my day on the top.
I mean, what ship doesn't have a flag?
What?
Do we
Hmm.
have a flag? Or is it just the sails? Also, are we walking or are we sailing
Let's.
over?
The problem is, if we're there for more than an hour, water walk will go away, right?
Yeah, so let's just sail over.
We'll sail over with a white
Okay.
flag hoisted,
Okay.
and I will be very visible in the front of the ship.
We will put you on the very, very front,
Gonna
and you can stand
Captain
Morgan. Like this.
majestically.
Captain Morgan
like
pose,
this.
you know, one foot up on the banister, being like, "Sup." I'm back, bitches. Bet
Doing your
thought you
best
saw the
George
last of
Washington
me,
impression.
huh?
Wait, somebody get her a barrel so she can put a knee on it.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have an idea. And Gail is going to find like a plank, like a fairly wide plank, and just like fan the back of Deah's cloak so it's flapping in the wind.
Wait. Let me see if I can do something about that. Hold
I
on.
do have
hold
my
on,
cloak
hold
up,
on,
so it's
hold
like
on.
very
I have
shadowy.
no
and
wait.
cool.
I have thaumaturgy. I can make wind. I can make like little.
Yes.
Thaumaturgy gets used.
Why do we
It
always
gets
use
used-
thaumaturgy for the most dramatic events? Because we also use
It gets
it
used
and
to make things dramatic.
we also used
That
it in
is-
precipitation on Lo when she won.
It's true.
I use thaumaturgy.
This is an unnecessary amount of flexing.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Haru, I know you don't know this about us yet. Flexing is what we do.
Considering the things we've done, we're allowed to flex a little bit.
It's
I-
true.
I can make musical notes go as we go, so that way there's like a theme music as you come in, Deah.
I can make
Sorry.
bird noises, but I don't know how that will help in the situation.
No, stop it.
I could do that.
Toby will definitely.
I'm
do
literally
it.
able to speak with animals.
Also, I have a feeling this is happening as we're like sailing
Yeah.
over.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
it
the
is.
boat is already moving. Maddie, what can you do? We should
What
put
is
a
it?
barrel up so you can light it on fire.
No,
You want to stand with me?
no, I know what we do. We put Maddie up with her, like she just said, and then Maddie and her just be like a power couple standing there.
I like this idea.
Wait, what?
Maddie can wear the pirate
The
hat.
giant spoon. Yeah, you want to wear the pirate hat?
Okay.
You put
Alright.
wait, you put the pirate hat on top of her hat already, or
No, I'm removing my hat. What mercy?
The baker's hat comes off.
Gail very carefully places the hat on Maddie's head.
question? Can Gail put
I
on
like
your
it.
hat, Maddie?
As long as it doesn't ruin it.
I promise I'll take very good care of it, but I also can't promise that if things go bad that I'll be able to take it
How
off
about-
quick enough. I could hide it under my helmet, but then it might get squished.
I mean,
how about we just
have
put
them
it in
in
the
there.
bag of holding? So
That's a
protect
good
it.
idea.
Yeah. I
Let's
just
just,
mainly
let's
wanted to
just
see
put it in the
Gail
bag
on
of
the
holding.
ship.
Because if that gets squished, then the hat won't get squished.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's an
Somebody
official
did
term, squished.
What is happening?
Also, I
Okay.
demand a picture of Maddie wearing a pirate hat now.
All right.
I guess this is happening.
Can you thaumaturgy both of them, or should I do the fanning as well?
I will
I
say
think I
the
can
ship
do
is
both.
already
It's
pretty
a-
windy.
I can. I can just sneak it.
Make our
Okay,
clothes
I'll
flow
let
in
you
the
do
wind.
that. I'll let you do that part. I'll just be ready to start hitting people if they start shooting at us. I'm good at
Right.
that part.
You are.
Okay,
All I have is this
I think we have a plan.
selfie stick to be my mock war pick. So
Perfect. 10 out
It's
of 10.
perfect.
We bring
Looks right.
the best props.
yeah,
We're always ready with props. Don't worry.
we are now a visual medium.
It's true. I'm actually gonna run and grab food so I can be an accurate Gael. Hold on.
They're like coming up holding the war pick like
Well, yeah, she's Captain Morgan pose, war pick.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So,
If we sing it ourselves, it's not close enough they can tell.
It's a cover. It's copied. Twitch allows this as long as we don't use
Yes,
any other like track.
you try explaining that the bots that they use. That's not an
No,
explanation that they typically allow.
No, it's in their rules. They allow covers and original covers of songs as long as everything you do is original. So like you don't use like the karaoke version and just sing over it. Like you make the backing track as well.
So if you make the Pirates of the Caribbean theme entirely out of armpit fart noises, you'll be fine.
Yes. As long as that's the only song.
I don't know if anyone in this group can do that, so
I don't want to know if they can. I'm good knowing without it. I don't need it.
So, you guys begin sailing towards the Temptation, flying the flag for truce/parley. And let's see, what would you roll?
Can we roll intimidation?
Yeah, this is
I was
kind
gonna
of
say, I was
intimidating.
It's-
gonna say performance. I was
Yeah,
gonna say
that's the
performance.
thing. I was gonna go with performance, but intimidation also makes
Yeah.
sense.
Well, I can tell you,
because you're
I'm better at intimidation than I am at.
no kidding.
There's
Let's
a reason I
go with
said that.
intimidation, as you're trying to use the objects of their previous captain as a warning sign.
Can we have advantage for style because everyone's helping me be intimidated?
Sure, you will have advantage for style.
Hey,
Call it. No,
I
it's
don't
not
like-
stylish.
I don't know what you're talking about. We are the height of fashion.
It's
in
still
this
only
world.
rolled a
No, you're not.
15.
Oof. Get the low rolls out now, because we eventually have to talk to that pilot lord.
oh god, yeah.
Right. I mean, that's mostly Gael, I think, as it stands now. So
I mean, we can give him backup, so that way he gets advantage.
well, yeah, duh.
So, you guys begin making your way towards the Temptation, waving the with the parley flag out, and with the most visible person on the ship being Deah, as she is standing at the front of the deck, holding the captain's war pick. And are you displaying his body, or are
No,
you just
God,
like?
no.
Okay, I have to check.
All
I
I
have
can
to
see
check.
is
That would
Deah
be
saying
funny,
that and
though.
Gail putting the body away.
Just doing one of those. I was gonna wear him as a hat.
No,
okay?
no.
So
I'm
morbid.
just kidding. Again, I'm sorry. I'm working on this sarcasm thing.
That one wouldn't be so sarcasm. That would just be a joke. You gotta put a little
Oh.
bit more emphasis in sarcasm. Like, no, I was gonna wear him as a hat. It's a
But I
tone.
wasn't.
Never mind. Let's keep going. I'll explain it better
Oh,
later.
okay.
Well then. So, you begin sailing off towards the Temptation with the flag in tow. You would note that they do begin to raise their white flag as well upon seeing you at the front of the deck with the white flag currently waved. And let me just set that up so that we can have
Can't believe this is how we're gonna
accurate
die.
depiction of what is occurring.
We went through all that effort, and this is when we fucking eat it.
Yeah.
Entirely possible. It's
I have a
entirely
really big
possible.
plank in my hand that I can throw at people if we need it.
You're
You
just
also have
gonna
a
throw
hammer with a
stick at them.
return chain.
Also javelins, but I'd rather throw the plank at them because it makes little to no sense and it will confuse them.
Is that the goal you're going for? Confusion
Yes.
and not murder?
I mean, isn't Gail
Sometimes confusion works better because then they really don't know what the fuck to do.
Gail's usually going for confusion, to be fair.
All right.
That's why
So-
my skull on my head.
You begin to bring your. I'm assuming you're going to bring your shit up. Shit up to a
Well, if we're
side-by-side
gonna bring
position with them.
shit up, okay.
Yeah, so we can put that on a plank.
We're gonna
and-
bring
We're gonna
Gail.
talk to them about our problems.
I mean, in fairness, you technically are.
Yeah.
So my mum died when I was really young.
No, not that.
Oh damn.
Gail,
That's not the time? Okay. I won't do that now.
Gail, we'll do it tonight at fireside.
That's fine.
We'll melt s'mores.
You already
Need
know this
sand.
problem, though.
We do
The
need
sound was a
sand.
good one.
So,
Oh, they can hear us.
you bring your ship up to a position where it is side by side with the others. You would see that on the deck there are a few people. Deah, you would recognize at least a few of them. Two of the riflemen appear to be Casey and Giotti.
Jyoti.
Giotti, sorry. One of the men armed with a chain looks like it is Lucky. The axe thrower looks to be Darius, and an individual wearing much nicer clothing than the rest of them looks to be Isla, or Ela, I-L-A.
Isla, yeah.
You would also note that it looks like the weaponry below deck has been improved somewhat. You see it, of course, has a cannon, but there are also what appear to be two sets of ballista to the left and the right of the cannon down below deck. You can see them just barely poking out. Yes?
Oh, I'm waving at the other ship.
Oh, okay.
Do the Miss-Mick wave.
And I just want to double check. Isla is...
Thank you for everyone
No.
doing it.
No, stop it.
Again, confusion.
Smile and wave, boys.
If you're
Smile
waving,
and
they
wave.
won't know where to shoot. There's that one as well.
Wait, Udi, high five. I think
Stop
we're actually
it.
beside
Stop
each
it.
other. Michelle, we're
Wait,
beside
are-
each other on stream.
Are we?
Can I-
Okay, wait.
No, wrong way.
You're,
Other,
You're this
other
way.
way. Oh my god,
This is suddenly turned into a visual comedy medium. So it's what's happening now, guys.
By the way,
I give up.
we're
I give up.
professionals, by the way. We're
No.
professionals.
Bold of you to assume this would not turn into a visual comedy the second we added webcams.
I mean, that's why we added them. In fairness.
See, on this one, we're like this, so we can do it. But like, it comes out the opposite.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
mirrored.
So, you stop it. You guys, butt up to the other ship. You do not put the planks down yet, nor do they. But Isla, yeah, thanks, Jason. Isla will look at you, kind of hands propped on her side, and go, "What do you want?"
Is that how you greet an old friend?
That's how I greet you.
Well, we're here to tell you that Alexander is dead. We killed him. As you can see by myself reclaiming Takma's war pick.
We also have his corpse if you want.
We do have his corpse if you want further confirmation, but I thought that would be a little aggressive. Now, in honor of our past relationship and all of our time that we have spent together, I'm willing to let you guys go without a fight, as long as you also agree to go without a fight. And we can be on our way, and you can continue doing whatever it is you want to be doing.
Unless that includes bargaining with a deep sea
Yeah, I mean,
godlike being. I don't want to call him a god. That feels like giving him too much credit.
just the Lord.
And what of our captain's corpse?
See, we kind of need that for
Bargaining.
to say the least, with the Lord. I don't know if you.
It likely belongs to the Lord of the Sea anyway.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
you
don't
guys
know
stole
if you.
something.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed this, but the Lord of the Sea might be a little mad at Alexander. So to help everyone on the sea, we're gonna,
Probably feed his corpse to the Lord of the Sea in hopes it appeases him.
if
Or whatever he wants to do with it.
if the Lord doesn't need to take the body, I assure you, give him a proper burial at sea, or you can come and retake him.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. 7.
Oh no!
Oh, buddy.
Oh, jeez.
Pow.
I have a +4. That's it.
I think Haro is gonna step in.
Well, we'll see how they react.
I don't agree to those terms. We want the captain's corpse back, and then we'll go on our way.
Well, Deah, if I can be a little crass for a second.
Sure.
Either we keep the corpse and deal with the problem that you fuckheads made, and you can go on your way and we can let you live. Or you can try to fight for a corpse that is obviously going to get you hunted down, because, again, y'all pissed off something powerful like a bunch of fuckheads, and die as a result. Don't know if that's really the smart choice here.
Over telepathic bonds, they will add. We can try to bargain with the Lord to let us keep the body if all he needs is proof that he's dead.
Gail's gonna reply. Or the option could be we just give them the corpse and tell the Lord of the Sea where the corpse is, and the Lord of the Sea can deal with them. We could warn them at least, though.
Over the bond.
We could.
Do they deserve to be warned about it? Because they didn't seem to mind when it was giving them power, so they need to understand their consequences for their actions. I don't know if they need to be warned about it, considering everything.
I think that stay is cool.
That's fair.
I was going to say out loud to the other crew. In negotiating terms, what we are seeking to do with the body is simply provide reparations for the Lord of the Sea. It is quite possible, perhaps even probable, that all he wants is the power that was stolen from him and proof that Alexander is dead. And if he has that, then the body should be able to be returned to you intact. That all depends on our negotiations with the Lord of the Sea, and the more time we spend talking with you, the less time we have to prepare for that.
Basically, what he's saying, yeah, if the
That's-
Lord of the Sea,
that was Connor making the head movements, because that's actually a pretty logical.
yeah, like if the Lord of the Sea
Argument.
doesn't need the body, which he very well probably won't, then you can have the body back. You have my word. You know my word is true.
Haru, you can make the persuasion check for that one.
Yeah, please do.
Persuasion.
21.
An average roll.
Oh, thank God.
Still.
An average roll is a 21. My God.
I mean, he has a +9.
I know. It's like me with Arcana.
The number of charisma characters in this party is absurd.
It's
It
literally all charisma, and then you have intelligence. That's it. That's
Well,
what this
it's
party is made of.
you need charisma and also the ability to play the character. People are charismatic, but not really in the talking way for the most part.
Well, I always make talkers that don't have charisma because on accident.
I'm just here for a good time.
I'm just here.
I have almonds. Does anybody want almonds, by the way?
Aw.
I've got some.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Gail, put the almonds away.
No, Aaron will
You
take
guys want
them.
any almonds or
Michael.
fearful?
I can throw them over
The
to you if
fucking
you need
almonds?
them.
Dude! You got almonds!
Gail, where did you even get them? We've been
I've
on
had
sea.
them.
Good.
We've been on
They're
sea
good.
for months.
I find them everywhere.
Rudy, maybe you should.
One of the islands past, there were a bunch of them just sitting on the ground.
We find those terms acceptable. If it doesn't need the body, then we take the body and we pay our respects. Otherwise, what happens, happens.
No, it might be best for you to wait a bit further offshore in the event that the Lord of the Sea tries to take out any lingering anger on your entire crew.
We have every intent to not be nearby. We've had at least one run-in with the creature. We won't be having another.
Have you seen it then?
Yes,
What's it look like?
you'll see.
We'll find out soon.
Oh, we will. We're going to meet him in a few hours.
I was just hoping for like a little pre-show, but
Well,
Very well.
His party is over.
pleasure to see you again, Isla.
hey, I guess that makes you the captain now.
I know.
We will
And
contact
Isla
you.
will, Isla will begin directing the rest of the crew to start making their way further away from the island.
Just don't have your crew eat anywhere tentacles.
Pretty sure they already did.
Unless it's consenting, in which case we can't stop you. Gail,
What?
we gotta talk about you finding weird foods. I know Batty yells at you constantly for it.
Almonds aren't weird.
They're not weird.
No,
They're
where are
normal.
you finding them?
On the ground.
Where?
Everywhere. That's part of... I always find food.
Oh, you know what? Toby might have gotten into the almond bag and mussed it up. Naughty boy.
Could have been.
They taste
That
different.
happens sometimes.
You know, you
He's
just
so
you rip a hole in the corner and then you drag the bag around.
I've done that before. That's why all the pouches have like a double bottom on them now, because I used to knock out the bottoms of them all the time and just spill whatever it was I was carrying.
Gail, how did you make it this long?
I just kept walking and finding food and helping people.
Mess is gonna look at Udi and go, I don't think he understands. That's not what I meant.
It's fine. He made it. It doesn't really matter how. And then I'm assuming, where are we doing with the boat? Where are we putting the boat?
Well, we need to keep it nearby, but also, I would not want it to be on the side of whichever way he's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know specifically where we're meeting him?
I'm assuming where we left the emissary, basically.
Back there.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, there's not really a way of knowing because he could come from like wherever we are. So, unfortunately, I don't think there's a way of knowing where he's coming from. So,
If we go back a bit early, right before the meeting, then we could maybe find that out.
Probably a good call.
I think for now we just rest. gather any sort of resources we might need from the boat.
Take a nap,
plan,
cut down a tree, pull it onto the ship. Go
Wait,
fight.
what?
Potentially.
Why do
Don't
we
worry
need-
about it. Don't worry about why I need a tree.
All right, I'll find out soon enough, I guess. Whatever.
Why do you ever question why I need a tree?
I will always
Well,
question what you do, Mercy.
Look, I ran out of wood a while ago, okay? I'm bored. We're on the sea all the time. I don't have anything else to do besides wood carve. Look at all these stupid little knickknacks I've made.
I mean,
She's
you
just
can
gonna
help me
pull
make
out, like,
pamphlets.
Butterfly.
She's like, you know me make pamphlets, and she
sparrow,
just pulls out a bunch of like
seagull,
the pamphlets that she's made.
a wooden orange, a mini dick, a mini dick, a mini dick.
What is your obsession with dicks?
Oh, these ones are for reasons. A tiny butt that looks similarly to the ones that that Lo constantly puts on the paper. This is an apple, a lemon, and she's just gonna
You
keep
believe
pulling them
this,
out.
girl?
Yeah.
Forward. We're on the
I-
sea all the time. It's either this or fishing. And the last time I went fishing, I pulled Haru up.
It's true.
Opens Haru.
Yeah,
mean,
no,
that was
no
a pretty
offense.
good-
I just
I'm
don't
not
want to
gonna
accidentally
lie.
pull up another person. It's
I mean, I'm
weird.
not gonna lie, that was a pretty good catch, actually. I mean,
Okay, do you want me to fish? I don't know what I could catch.
I mean, you can catch the pirate sea lord.
I don't want to fish right now, no.
Regardless, I need to chop down a tree before we leave.
Okay. Oh, so, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Sure.
Because,
No.
like I said, I'm out of wood. I didn't know that was possible. I've never ran out of wood before.
How long have we been on the ocean at this point? Out of curiosity. Also, happy birthday, Mercy.
Yeah, I was gonna ignore that. Don't worry about it.
It's Mercy's birthday,
It
guys.
is your birthday.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Don't worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. We
Send
have
him
to
back
potentially.
to the bakery again.
I'm not doing that again to poor Finn.
Yeah. Considering what happened last time, maybe not.
If we don't think about the fact it's my birthday and we ignore it, then it didn't happen, and I can go on living.
I mean, it still happened.
I mean, don't you have it if you go on living though? That's the point of celebrating the anniversary of your birth.
Yeah.
That's a questionable statement considering everything.
Well, we should get some rest.
Yes.
And
Rudy, before we
Hmm.
do, can I talk to you privately?
of course.
And she kind of like pulls Rudy into like the captain's quarters. I have a favor to ask. And in return, you can ask any favor of me. And she pulls out the war pick again. If my other crewmates were still alive, there's a chance that my captain is still alive, and I'm hoping that you can use this war pick to scry for me,
Okay. I can.
please.
Yeah, it may take. Don't have it prepared right now, and I can't really do it ritually. Unfortunately, I don't have the space.
It can be later.
I can prepare it after I sleep and do that. But yeah, of course. You don't have to ask for a favor. I would have done it.
Rudy, it's how I operate. I don't ask for things for free.
Okay. You're my friend, though. You're my family, really. And I'd do anything for family. So yeah, of course.
Thank
Do
you.
I have scrying set up? I do not. Okay. No, I will have to do it in. Why do I have contact to their plane up? Hell. Anyway, yeah, I'll of course I'll do it when I wake up in the morning.
Thank you. Go get some rest now.
I mean, I'm actually
I
going to have
swap
contact
hats
with the
with
plane.
Maddie.
Thing. No.
Here you go.
Can we play I Spy? Go ahead.
What are we spying on?
I spy something blue.
Why are you spying on something blue?
Gail, have you never
What?
played I Spy?
No. Is that a game?
Yeah. Maybe it would just be easier to play cards with you some days.
I'm good at cards. What is this I Spy?
I Spy means you look around at the world and you find something that's a color. And then you say, I spy whatever that color is. And then the people have to guess what it is you saw.
So just one thing that's one color.
Yes.
Can I just say that I spy something orange and then find something that's orange?
No.
Okay. If I know that I have something on me that's orange, can I
No.
say that I spy that?
No, the other person has to be able to see it.
Okay. So if Rudy makes something invisible for me, but I can see it,
No, no,
Gail.
and then
Gail.
I say that I spy,
Gail, that's cheating.
what? How's that cheating if I could see it?
Because the other person needs to be able to see it to find it.
Well, if you can see invisible things, you can see it.
Do you think I can see invisibility?
I don't know.
No.
Oh,
I can turn invisible. I would.
well, that's not the same thing as seeing things that are invisible.
Exactly.
I know how that one works. Okay. I'll go first. Actually, I have before we do that, Mercy, I've got a joke that I've been working on some knock jokes.
Okay, let's hear it.
So I have one. Are you ready?
So it is I'll ever be.
Okay. But you have to start.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Gail!
It worked. I like that one.
Gail. I think you're missing how knock knock jokes work, but I'll give you credit.
No,
that
that was the joke.
okay.
I just wanted to see if you could come up with something really quick.
No. Next time we're just gonna play cards. I can
Okay.
kick your ass at that.
I spy something blue.
Is it the ocean?
No.
Is it the sky?
Kind of.
Roll a perception check.
Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to whoever's playing I Spy right now.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Definitely
23.
not Haru.
23. Excellent.
Oh my god.
You see off in the distance, in a northwesterly direction, you see that there is a distant speck off on the horizon.
Gail, is it the speck that I can see all the way out there?
What one?
It's that one. Look. Unless he's gonna
Oh, that
grab his
one?
and point. You see that?
I think so.
Is that what you were spying?
No.
So was it a part of the sky?
It was that part of the sky.
The sky counts as one thing, Gail.
Sky's many things. There's lots of parts to the sky. It's all broken up by the clouds. Is that not how this works?
No, because the sky counts as one massive thing.
But what if it's the south sky instead of the north sky?
Gail, I
Or
say
what if
this.
it's the night sky?
Gail, I say this as the authority on the sky in this group. The sky counts as one thing.
Oh.
I can't speak for the ocean. You'll have to talk to Deah for that one. But
No, the ocean's a lot of different ones. I've seen what maps say about them.
now then, if you want to
They have
count,
lots of different names.
if you're playing I Spy and you want to use one of the rings, that counts because you can see them right now. Well,
No, that'd
Yeah.
be too easy.
because you can see all three of them right now. Should we tell somebody else that there's something coming towards us in the horizon?
Probably. I'm guessing that's the Lord of the Sea. Has it been 12 hours yet?
No.
Not even close.
Okay.
Maybe I should go ahead and take my nap then.
Probably.
You tell what
I'm gonna rest as well.
And Mercy's just gonna call out to anyone who's staying awake. Hey, there's something coming on the horizon for anyone who's staying awake.
If it gets too close, tell us.
Just wake us up. I can feel Deah's exasperation.
She's just in her captain's quarters like, should I go out? Should I... Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my long rest at that point.
Same.
I am as well.
Gail's gonna hold on to his pirate hat while he sleeps. I got the cool pirate hat.
It's yours now.
It is. I like it.
Upping everything, so I have all my spell slots and my luck.
Yeah, so long rest's happening. You get half of your hit dice back, which in this case is 5. You're healed the full. Got all your spell slots back.
No, any of your temporary hit points from me go away at a long rest.
Oh,
Yes.
I lost that a
Okay.
long time ago.
Yeah.
That fucking psychic scream wiped out my health.
Yeah, that psychic was not good.
Rough.
When we wake
I
up,
mean, it
is
was
that
fine for me, but
When we wake up, is that spot significantly closer?
Are all of you taking a long rest?
I mean, I feel like we should take it in like shifts.
I mean,
Yeah,
I,
we're
I,
not-
I just need to know. That's all.
Well, we're not all gonna sleep at the same time. It's gonna be like a normal long rest.
well, I'll probably, if you'll allow me to do this without taking like exhaustion, since I was already healed and the short rest gave me my spell slots back. I don't need to rest for very long, so I can just keep watching it for the first like couple hours and then take a nap and have someone else take a shift or something. You know, watch the spec.
We also have crew can also.
We also have a crew, but you know.
What, do you not want to make our crew, who are already terrified at everything we confront, to the point of where we've had to triple their pay?
Well, we have one person who isn't terrified of everything we confront. To be fair,
Clue.
I don't think Clue counts.
He's my
I wasn't
buddy
talking
now.
about crew actually.
We now have Jotun.
I mean,
I
I
was
can
gonna
say
leave.
that.
I can leave Kai, and he can bark if it gets suspiciously
I'll-
close,
I'll keep an eye on it for the first time.
and then Kai can take your shift because he can just talk now.
Sure. Yeah. All I really need is
Yeah.
is a quick nap. So
Kai will watch you while you sleep. Sorry.
no, thank you. I have a dragon. It's okay.
Your dragon's not
I
that much.
take first watch.
No. No.
Well
But no,
done.
I'll be watching
Haru, what are your
Fox Eyes.
That's a joke.
I'll
Let's
keep
continuing the joke.
I'll keep watch for the first like couple hours and keep an eye on it.
Okay. In that case, first watch. Feel free to make a perception check.
I cannot really assist here. Regardless of which watch.
18.
It's okay. My
Okay.
mine are. You can't see beyond. I can't really. Yeah.
I can
No.
see all except for invisible things.
So, you'll probably be doing a watch of what, 3 hours, something like that,
Yeah, that sounds
Probably.
right.
and then 3 hours, 3 hours. So yeah,
Yeah.
about 9 hours total, so that everybody has at least 6 hours of rest. Okay, that sounds good. So, you watch from about 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and you would note that from where you are sitting and watching, the dot is beginning to become larger and larger over time. By the time your watch ends, you would note the seas are beginning to become a little bit rougher. Not yet dangerous, but rougher. And the dot off in the distance that used to be just a small speck has grown to what you would estimate to be a fairly large-sized island at this point in time.
Yeah, that seems like a lord.
I'll take
So would
second
you like-
watch.
All right.
I'd say just to make things easier. 22.
Goody. 22 on the perception check. You are watching the distant shape off on the horizon, and you'd be watching from about 5 to 8 o'clock at night. And while it becomes a little bit harder with the approaching nighttime, you would note that the waters are beginning to become rougher and rougher, almost like there's a storm brewing. Waves have yet to really become dangerous to the point of capsizing the boat or, damaging anything. But you would note that there is clearly some very dangerous waters approaching. But off in the distance, you see that the once fairly decent-sized island has begun to grow even larger and larger in size, to the point where it takes up a good third of your horizon.
Hey, Clue,
Yes.
if we have to tell you guys to, fucking bolt for a little bit, you still good to do that?
Yeah, we're good to do that.
Because I'm pretty sure you can also see that.
Yeah. I would also like you to please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Wisdom is not one of my strong suits, y'all. Hold on. +4, so 13.
13. As you look off and see this shape taking up about a third of the horizon, and you sit and you acknowledge the fact that you may be meeting this monstrosity in a matter of 4 hours, a fear grips your heart, and you are officially frightened for as long as you can see that.
So if I do this,
If you run and hide and get away from it, like at least to the point where you can't see it, that can then help you at least, and you might be able to try and psych yourself back out of it. But it's hard to deny that thing is getting closer.
Hey, Clue, make sure none of the crew look at whatever's in the horizon if they can help it.
Yep. I'll do what I can.
Because that thing is, frightening.
Who's next watch?
Gael.
Gael.
I assume Haru will also be awake by now.
Haru, you will certainly be awake by now.
You can come and sit and hang out. If you
There
like.
is
watching.
There is a good thing about your curse.
Just
You
like
can't
calmly
see that
sipping tea.
fucker.
You are darn near immune to this.
As,
As
as
it's
they
sight-based.
as they come up, I'm gonna grab Gail and go, try not to look at it if you can help it. And she's just gonna keep walking.
Calmly
Very
leaning
tense.
over the railing, sipping tea, looking down at what little he can see of the water.
Mercy. The
Fuck!
problem is I'm gonna have to look at it because I'm gonna have to talk to it. So he's just gonna pat her on the shoulder and go take a watch and literally look directly at it. It's like, I mean,
That's fair.
might as well get this over with. All right, it is closer.
It is almost certainly closer. And if you'd like, considering you're going to be one of the last watches, I'm actually going to need you to make 3 perception checks
Okay.
for every hour. Like basically hour 1, hour 2, hour 3.
Is there enough light that I can see with my normal fairbow guys?
I mean, it's certainly not easy, but just by sheer size alone, it's hard to miss.
Got it. Okay.
Just with the moonlight alone, you are able to note this thing.
Okay. So I don't have disadvantage.
No.
On sight. Got it. So first perception check. is 24.
Mm-hmm.
Found it.
Almost
Second
certainly.
check is 20.
Still see it.
And the third check.
Natural 1. Yes!
There it is.
Natural one!
I
Distracted right there at the end.
got it!
Oh.
It actually works very well, so I'm actually going to need 3 wisdom saves.
Okay.
Welcome.
All
This is This is the one and only time that it's almost Cthulhu-esque.
Oh,
I don't
no.
want to pass the save to
The last one.
Yeah.
That's a 14, an 8, and then a 25.
see it. So, in the first hour, with a dawning horror, you realize this thing is absolutely becoming closer. What used to take up a third of the horizon is now beginning to take up almost half of it. Within the next hour, you can only bring yourself to continue watching as you realize that it is taking up almost 3/4 of the entire horizon, and it is absolutely getting much closer. The seas have become dangerously rocky. You know that the crew has to work a lot harder to try and make sure the ship stays where it is and doesn't capsize. Everybody is trying to do the best they can, and a lot of them are trying their hardest to not look in the same direction as this thing. But the last hour is where it becomes the most interesting. Because in that last hour, it becomes difficult to discern where it ends and begins. Because it takes up so much of the space in front of you. It's like you're looking at the coastline of an island. And if it wasn't for the odd rippling movement you are seeing from the stones surrounding said island, you would think you were looking at just land. So you are still certainly frightened with your
Even with
wisdom saves.
Even with
Well-
the 25 is my last save.
The 14, 8, those two are fails. The 25 is helping a lot. So
Okay.
I would say that if you want, you can try to go down deck and like psych yourself back out of it. But this is tremendous.
Gail
Would
is
it
gonna
help if I cast Calm Emotions on him?
Good, and I can roleplay this a bit. Gail is gonna go down with the calm emotion starting to wash over him. And Gail has a bit of a gift from Addix, a smell pouch.
Oh.
Just take a moment, take a little bit of a sniff of that, and remember home and remember why he's here. Remember home, remember mum, remember
All
Aerith,
right.
and hold on to that. All right,
All right.
here we go.
All right. And with that, we have approached 11 p.m. There's one more hour until the Lord of the Sea arrives.
I think we should send our crew away with what little time we have. I don't know
Yeah.
if the ship's
Okay.
going to be able to stay upright if they stay any longer.
Yep. Let's get off the
Good
ship and back on the island, and these guys can sail away. And when the sea's calm, they can return. We'll send Clue a message.
I'll send a message. Yeah.
Come sail away with me.
No, God dang it! Or did my
Just
brain
a
too?
note.
Oh my.
Just a note, I don't think we can take our dinghies on this water either.
Do you guys want to walk?
I guess we're
it's
gonna
going to be
have
our
to.
best bet.
Yeah.
Ah! Sprinting across these giant waves.
Because as it
Fuck!
stands right now, if we
Here we go.
don't, I can't really swim in all this armor.
I mean, I'm also gonna cast water breathing
Don't get me
just in
wrong,
case.
I can swim, but this is like 60 pounds of armor.
Not really swimming, is it?
No, it's sinking. It's
Drowning.
controlled sinking.
Controlled sinking.
Sinking with style.
So yeah, I'm
Oh.
assuming you're casting water walk.
Yeah.
While you're
he'll
casting water
literally
walk, I will
cast
be
it.
casting. I will be casting water breathing.
Although,
two
if
people-
not for the lack of vision at this point in time under the water, it would actually probably be much calmer underneath the surface.
Do you think we'll have to go under there to talk to him?
We have the emissary.
That's true. Okay. Gail, are you okay? You ready to do this?
Let's do it.
All right.
Do we need to?
You guys make your way back to the island of Cajones using water walk as your main mode of travel, and you watch as, with difficulty, your crew on the Fortunate begin to sail off further away from this creature to avoid the horrific weather that is beginning to encroach. And at this point, it is nearly impossible for any of you to avoid this. All of you see the god of the sea beginning to come closer and closer to you all. And where you are on this tiny island, this thing is tremendous. It is nearly it's like you were trying to stand next to a mountain and see what's on the top of it, basically. It is nearly impossible. I'll have a round of wisdom saving throws from all of you.
You're all within 10 feet of me. Or you better be. So you can get that plus
Yep.
4.
Wonder where the storm came from.
21. Somehow I'm not scared.
Do I have to do it as well?
I'm rerolling.
Hey, same hat.
Well,
Nope.
fuck.
I can reroll mine.
Technically,
That
no,
keeps
you
going.
don't. But you are very much aware of the horrible weather that is beginning to get closer and closer.
Hail.
The only one okay is Rudy.
So,
Rudy
I'll
actually.
just-
21 is okay.
No,
Then
Yeah.
21.
I'll roll anyways then.
Rudy has a 21. Is she not
So
okay?
that's
I
an
rolled a
18.
21.
No, 21's fine. 21's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
That
Everyone's
makes it an
close.
18
So
with
basically-
the aura.
Me and Haru.
Yeah, Haru, you managed to hold off a little bit just by liberty of not actually seeing it. And the protective aura of Mercy. And Erudite, you are awestruck by this creature, but you are not frightened. Not yet. Well, it's certainly scary. There's no getting around that. But you're not.
Oh,
going to
yeah.
run away.
Tana,
Yes.
I'm gonna do something real quick.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no. I just looked at the concentration. Never mind.
Okay.
It takes 10 minutes. Or it
I
lasts 10
haven't
minutes.
witnessed a storm this bad since that merchant ship sank.
Oh, it's not a
Well,
storm.
that
sounds
makes
about
sense then.
So, Deah, Maddie, Mercy, and Gael, you guys are all currently frightened. Meaning, right now, the only two people who are not in the frightened state are Erudite and Haru.
I don't know how that happened.
It's okay. Once it's close
Scientific
enough and
mind.
watch. Mercy's gonna look at Gail and go, "Hey, you're supposed to be the one who's dealing with this, right?
Aye.
When it comes close enough, I'm gonna cast protection from good and evil on you. That way you're not frightened like the rest of us. It only lasts 10
Oops.
minutes, but it'll give you some benefit.
Never seen anything like this.
I mean, I could also do that on myself.
Do you have it prepped today?
No, I don't.
I kept it prepped.
Realistically, Gael could have, but he doesn't change his spells.
I had it prepped once I realized we were dealing with abdurations.
I forgot about that.
I didn't even have a chance to do that, so okay.
What? Sorry.
No, that's fine. Gael wouldn't have done that.
Gail,
Okay,
if you ever
let's do
find
that.
yourself lost in fear, just think of your hatred for durians.
Ooh.
That won't help anything because I want to kill it.
Think of
I'll
your
tell you what,
hatred for chipmunks.
I have the smell pouch though, so I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
Maddie,
All right.
So,
you can stay behind me, okay?
Okay.
Gail's gonna still be at the front regardless.
No, fuck. Oh boy.
I mean, for crossing the water, Haru's probably fox form riding in your antlers.
All right, that's fair.
Also, Haru, you're gonna cast like control emotions or anything like that, or calm emotions, anything of the sort?
As needed
I-
when he comes.
I will also have cast. I will cast ritually before we go. Telepathic bond again.
Yeah, I figured you're doing that.
Actually, what we could do, Gael could put up his hood that he has now, kind of tie it around that where the antlers are, and Haru can ride on his shoulders. So that's why he's not getting wet.
Mm.
We'll do that.
Okay. So you guys. Oh, there we go. Whoops. You guys. Make your way to Cajones. And begin to wait. And eventually, the looming mountain stops moving in front of you. And hold on. What's a good song for this?
Oh no.
Go. And
Ah,
now that you are all standing in front of this, if you guys wish, you can make some perception checks for the
Sure.
creature.
Let's just make my.
I'm
fear
not gonna do that
worse.
actually, because my perception's garbage anyway. So
You don't
No,
want refusal. Okay.
I know where it is. I can see it. I mean, I'm technically looking
mean,
at it.
Erudite's perception is trash.
Not like I'm not trying to pick out specific details. I actually know I would. I'd try to make sure that I'm looking for anything that would specifically cause danger, so I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Okay.
If it's hearing or scent based.
Okay. It's 9. I'm not doing a good
Okay.
job of looking right now.
As it has stopped moving, you'd see that at the very front edge of where it is like closest to Cajones, there is some kind of an odd protrusion coming up from the water itself that kind of bends upward and then bends back down slightly, and then has this little arch underneath it. But what most all of you would note is the movement that is surrounding this being, as these large tendrils are whipping and moving slowly back and forth all around it, seemingly causing the dangerous weather patterns that you've been seeing. Maddie and Deah, you guys both note that with the glinting of the moonlight, you see that there are these multiple shimmering things up at the very top rim of this creature. And it takes a second, but you finally realize they're eyes.
Oh.
Hundreds of eyes that are just glistening in the moonlight.
Oh, it's just like a scallop.
Yeah.
Oh god!
Thanks, Animal Crossing.
Thanks, Animal Crossing.
Oh my god.
Imagine if you saw this on the Animal Crossing island. You're like,
Oh god.
I think we're
No.
gonna need a bigger exhibit.
Are we at the time we're supposed to meet now, or are we still waiting?
You are at the time.
Alright, as the time hits, Mercy's gonna use Protection from Good on Evil on Gael. Gael, you need to reroll the save you made, but you do it with advantage.
come on, Gail.
And you also still get my +4. So,
You're good.
23.
23.
The calm of the how do I describe Mercy's magic?
Mercy's magic we usually describe as like almost a dreamlike feeling.
Yeah, you
Or
begin
a
to feel
wanderlust.
this.
One
Yeah,
of the
well,
two.
you begin to feel this almost otherworldly calm that you only associate with dreams or lucid dreams. The feeling of being in control and unafraid, despite the seemingly horrific sight in front of you.
And now it has disadvantage on it tries to attack you, and it cannot charm, frighten, or possess you.
Yes, that as well.
Okay.
And you will see emerging from further inland on Cajones is the emissary. Arms kind of pulled back towards its chest like this again, where you can see the hammer-like claws just faintly protruding out of the robe it wears. And you will hear the two voices go, "Our Lord." "Lord. You wish to speak to him. Speak to him."
Aye. And Gael will take the body of Alexander. As Gael's kind of walking up, his head will go, "If you got a bit of help for me, wouldn't mind it, by the way."
I will point out one thing. Ro will kind of like come up to you and kind of like hold out a potion towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And like she's like keeping her eyes like dead on the ground. She goes, "You're gonna need this. You're probably gonna need this."
Oh, yeah,
You're gonna need that.
She was
Okay.
making the language speaky potion.
Aye. Gael's gonna throw it back.
You throw it back, and you are aware of a squirming sensation entering into your mouth.
Ugh.
That's normal.
Didn't
for
you
me.
also eat a liver?
Yeah,
I've
you
eaten
did.
lots of things.
And a
And
leech.
it's very much like eating freshly killed octopus, as you are chewing and chewing and chewing, and it's like chewing gum.
I don't like that you're chewing
With
a
the
potion.
tentacles constantly moving and trying to pull and cling onto your mouth. But you will feel telepathy begin to take over as you are able to reach out towards the minds of other creatures. Basically, you're under the effect of the telepathy spell for the next, I think it's an hour.
All right. Okay.
And actually, I'm going to do one thing just to see if there's any side effect I should keep in mind. It doesn't feel fair to do this, but like I'm going to be nicer about it.
Do
Ordinarily,
whatever
I
you
don't.
feel.
What was that?
Do whatever you feel.
Quick
This is an
question.
interesting situation.
It is.
If I have Kai sitting beside me in dog form, does he need to roll wisdom?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, he doesn't make it.
He doesn't make it. He's a
Okay.
very scared dog. Yeah, it's more so just for like shits and giggles. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna say you'll feel a bit queasy when this is done. That's
Even
fine.
with the ring of the goat.
Oh right, you have to never mind. You won't feel queasy.
Alrighty.
You're fine.
This is normal. Okay. Here we go. Scale's gonna walk up.
I intended to do lesser restoration on him just in case afterwards.
That'll help. Okay. So Gail's gonna walk up. Gail's literally gonna lay the body, and he's gonna be a little bit more presentative about it. Lay the body, and take a couple steps back and look up at him. Lord of the Sea, if that's how I should address you. My name is Gael. My companions and I have been sent by one known as Aristil. We have been told that there has been a change in your patterns of hunting. This has drawn attention from the gods themselves. Now, upon learning of you, learning of your great power, which is exhibited here, and learning of those who have been affected by this Alexander's misdeeds, we have come to the conclusion that it is likely that these changes are due to this one's misdeeds. Our reason for speaking with you is to come to an agreement. Less of an agreement, maybe, than more of an understanding. We understand your power, and we understand that one must hunt. That is the way of life. This is a way of power. That is something we all understand. But upon hearing that this one brought others involved, namely an island, where they have told us that you have rightfully wanted to claim that and its citizens as your own. We wish for a bit of discretion on your part in leaving them alive, so that way they may return to how they were before. And we ask that you continue your old ways of hunting instead of claiming more and more ships. Now, if the claiming of more and more ships was part of this Alexander's doing, then we understand that that will take care of itself. My hope in this is that you see not specifically that myself and my team, my pack, have come here due to this change, but that you've drawn the attention of others. We will not be the first, that I can promise you, no matter what happens here. But our hope is to let you know that this is the case, and that if you can return to your old ways, taking this Alexander, now having been slain, and doing what you will with him, having removed him, my hope is that you can return to your old ways, and we can part ways here.
You cease speaking, and you lay. I'm assuming you did that telepathically.
Yes.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Directly to him.
I just had to double check.
Mm-hmm.
You cease speaking and lay the body down, and you feel this alien presence encroaching into your mind and slithering alongside it. And even in the odd mind state, or whatever you want to call this telepathic communication you're going through, it still feels tremendous and unknowable. But as it brushes up against your mind, you note multiple things. You feel this presence, almost akin to that being given off by, like, say, a predator that is beginning to look at something and stalk a creature that it is looking to hunt. And you're also feeling a feeling akin to confusion. Not a full understanding of what was said. And eventually you hear a voice enter into your head that shakes your eardrums and makes your teeth rattle. And you hear the voice go,
What did it say? Because the microphone distorted it.
gift.
Gift. I. Gift. And Gael points to the body.
Exchange.
I. We part ways. And Gael brings the thought to his head of two wolves looking at each other and then moving separate directions in the woods.
Okay, I'm kind of trying to think of how I could what I would make you roll for this, because it's still very much, it's mental, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's this delightfully animalistic butting of heads. So I'm trying to think what would be the best way for you to roll this.
Survival.
I was gonna say that's exactly.
I'd say survival, sure. Yeah, let's go with survival, because honestly, if it wasn't going to be survival, it'd be something like strength. It'd be like you're trying to, like, impose the will of I don't know. This is kind of a difficult one.
Yeah.
So I'd say
Well,
survival, sure.
All Gail's doing, Gail's not showing anything in terms of strength or athletics. All Gail's doing is simply looking at him and trying to show that understanding of. I have that animal understanding. Like,
I get it. So in that case, I'll say survival. Yeah.
Okay. 14.
You watch as one of the large tentacles begins to bend down, and this tendril is the size of probably about the thickness of some of the larger trees you saw back where you lived.
Mm-hmm.
And it begins to branch its way down towards the body, and then you watch that towards the end of it, something opens up, and more of these smaller tendrils begin to come out and like prod at Alexander's body. And again, you hear a voice in your head go,
Dead.
I. And Gael puts forth the image of him actually slaying Alexander, which was impressive.
It wasn't impressive. Thank you for tooting your own horn in this moment of parlay.
Gael has, because like this was a good one. I remember this one, Mo.
Yeah.
I did this.
I did this.
I did this.
I did this.
It's the cat leaving the bird. I did this.
You hear a voice enter your head and go,
Dissatisfy.
What do you need?
Kill him.
Remember,
Maddie.
we talked about this.
You want me to?
Do you want to try bringing him back?
Is she able to get closer right now because of fear?
It's true. I don't know.
Oh, she does have distance.
Technically true.
Don't you have distance?
I thought I had distance.
I mean,
I will
Haru
say in
can also
fairness,
do it.
Gael or Haru, like Haru could do it. Gael could also just pick up the body and go here. Either way,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be that nitpicky, so don't worry.
Gail's gonna go back to the Lord of the Sea. Kind of again putting forth the image of, instead this time, the wolf of the Lord of the Sea killing essentially what looks like, another wolf, and then him and the wolves parting. Do you agree?
In lieu of that, what you will feel in response is actually the image of Alexander standing on his own 2 feet and looking up at the Lord of the Sea, and one of the tendrils being brought down upon him and crushing him. And then you get the image of the 2 wolves parting.
To do it himself.
Okay. Gael's gonna show his hands, and he's gonna kind of motion. We will do this. And Gael is gonna grab the body and go, all right, we need to bring him back because the Lord wants to do it himself.
Okay.
Maddie, I will buy a new diamond.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. But God.
If it makes you all feel any better, once he takes care of Alexander himself, we will part ways. And this will be done. His only stipulation is that he gets to do it himself because Alexander wronged him.
What if the spell doesn't work?
Well, then we'll figure it out.
Well, then
Right
shit.
now,
Well, We'll cross that bridge when
Right
we
now.
get there.
Let's focus on plan A. We'll focus on plan B.
Right.
when we get
You
there.
can do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You can do it, Maddie.
Plan
This
B
is
is scary. Don't
I
think of it.
mean, I get where Maddie is coming from because I have that same thought. So
No,
totally
I know.
get it.
I think it, but like,
Gail's gonna put his hands on Maddie's shoulders. Maddie,
got this.
you will do just fine. Okay.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Okay.
If it helps any, Maddie, you will be saving that entire village. You will be saving our entire ship. And you will guarantee that all we get to do is literally walk out of here. Okay.
I want to check one quick thing.
What is it? Are you looking at my...
Yeah, I'm looking at your
What is it?
saving throw and making an attack roll. No, okay, never mind. I apologize.
Okay. I was like,
And by the way, when Gail's doing this, he's literally making himself as big as possible to block the Lord of the Sea.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I know about favorite right of gods.
No, I was checking it. I was looking at it and going, can she use this? I was wrong. I apologize.
No. But yeah, I'm gonna use on Alex.
While I'm that I could use your help. We have someone who has wronged life here. If you could help return them here, we can make sure that they get the justice that is due.
And also, he'll come back in like 2 minutes. Don't worry about it.
I don't know that for sure, because they may swallow to another realm or something like that. I don't know how those things work. I'm not an expert. I haven't read that book yet. I'm still working on the Fae book. Anyway. Gail's just gonna fucking try, because why not?
Okay. It's basically a plea to your god. So in this case, it's going to be your spellcasting ability. So charisma.
Alright. Charisma. That's an it. It's something.
Plus proficiency. It's like a spellcasting ability check. Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be
Sorry,
12.
dude. Sorry, I thought that was clear. My mistake.
Nope, that's fine. So yeah, that's a... Yeah. Well, yeah, that's
12?
12.
Okay.
Aye.
So what do I roll for this?
Well, it's revivify.
Yeah.
So you'd be rolling a d20.
Okay.
There has been only one success.
One
So the
D20.
odds have decreased slightly. Let me double check the rules for revivify.
I think it's by 1 or 2.
I think it is 2.
And as long as this is the first time he's died, you can get like I think an 8 with no.
I'll tell you yes, it is.
Yeah. So like an
Okay.
8, nothing bad happens, and a 5, he comes back with something fucked up, but he still comes back.
It is still Alex alive in some way. Okay, I'm gonna do this.
God, I'm stressing so bad.
7.
He's back.
Oh god.
He is back.
Oh my god.
I don't even need to check that because I'm pretty sure it means he comes back wrong.
Oh, he comes back
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
Oh.
That's why I said like a 5. He comes back. With
That's why I was getting the rules up like as you rolled that. For each successful contribution skill check, the DCs are decreased by 2. It began with the base DC for a complete success is 11, which dropped down to 9, meaning that he is in the partial success. Would you be so kind as to please roll me a D100 to see how he comes back wrong?
Okay.
This is fun.
What is gonna happen?
100. I hate this. I hate it here.
The Lord of the Sea can see what we're doing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So he
I
knows.
hate it here.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Lose the memory? Does he lose his memory?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It is even more infuriating for me.
Wait, why?
What?
Nothing appears to be wrong.
We We got the one.
Gail's
thing.
gonna look at everyone. He's gonna look at everyone and go, back up. Gael is literally going to pick Alexander up by the collar, grab him, and Gael's going to throw him in the direction of the Lord of the Sea.
That's amazing.
Oh my
He's got, like,
god.
All right, I honest to God, I need to break the scene for just a half a second, please, because this is kind of infuriating for me.
What
there was
is it?
only one. There was only one possibility of nothing happens. That was it.
Use it on Alexander.
Wait, does that mean that gets taken off the list, or can we keep
Yes,
it?
it's
Goddamn.
gone.
I didn't want to put it on
You know
him.
what?
I didn't either.
No!
You're killing
No.
somebody.
That's actually. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's actually probably really good because if something was wrong with him, he might not accept it.
That's also fair.
I will
That's
point
also
that.
true.
I will point that out.
Yep.
That's not.
He
You're
might
not
not
wrong.
accept it.
I just. I was kind of hoping for something different, but I mean, hey, fuck it, sure.
Yeah, sure.
So you take the diamond and you place it on his body, and it begins to disintegrate and pull into his body, and nothing changes. He looks fine, and his eyes will widen, all three of them, as the middle slit on his forehead widens as well.
That's what that is. Okay. Ew.
And he takes a deep breath, only to be grabbed by Gael and chucked in the general direction of the Lord of the Sea.
I almost feel bad.
And you all watch as Alexander lands on the ground, hands and knees, in front of the Lord of the Sea, and one tremendous tentacle rises up above him like a tree that is about to collapse. And you watch as multiple smaller tendrils rise off of it, and then, like a barrage of needles, fly towards him and skewer him multiple times. And as he is impaled on the tentacles of this body, oh, come on!
Just with the
Ew.
hentai joke.
The tentacles are then removed, and the largest tentacle comes down and crushes him, with the very tip of it curling around the crushed body of Alexander and then dragging him towards the ocean, only to disappear. Gael. The DC that you had for the survival check is reduced significantly, and I'd like you to make me another check with advantage, survival.
All right.
You've got this.
Yeah. That's what I got. Is 11.
Okay.
Gratitude.
Gael will bow as well. Gratitude.
Gift.
Another.
You. Gift.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. Give.
You're getting the gift.
I'm getting a gift. What is
Gratitude.
The gift of gratitude. He's thankful you did this.
Oh,
And a smaller tentacle from one of the other ones will begin to kind of snake its way down towards you, Gael. And I say smaller. Really, it's still about as thick as one of your biceps.
go
So it's fairly large.
It's very big. Okay.
And you watch as the end of it kind of bulges slightly and will deposit something into your hand. And you see this odd, almost see-through orange-yellow ball. It is about the size of, say, a small baseball or like a racquetball.
Mm-hmm.
It is see-through, and there's odd swirling colors inside of it that change periodically.
Gratitude.
No, I have a question. If Rudy puts on her glasses, does it look like magic?
Yes.
Do you think this obviously magic ball is magic?
It probably,
I'm just
Dragon.
making
Rock
sure.
dragon.
it
It's not
probably
magical,
summoned him.
just shiny.
Don't worry about
He found it somewhere and he's like, ooh, pretty.
Wait. How strong of a magic is it?
Yeah,
Fairly.
how strong is it?
Quite. It's about
Okay.
moderately strong. So it's fairly powerful.
Okay,
Um,
we can.
I would say it is typeless right now. And Gael, while you are holding it, you note that it is squishy.
Okay. I will be very careful with it.
It is currently fairly slick, but it is squishy and has some give to it.
Okay.
It's like those, what are those
You'll
little,
do
like,
not
little
eat it.
balls that,
I-
like, absorb water? They,
Trust me, I am not eating this right now. I have
No.
more questions than I need to ask. But focus here. Gratitude. And Gael will make the image of the wolves actually bowing to each other.
And the creature will, in kind, simply repeat the word,
Gratitude.
and it will begin to leave, bringing up tremendous waves as it walks away from the island of Ajones.
Are the emissaries still here?
1 second. The Lord of the Sea begins to retreat back into the ocean. It still looks to be near the surface, but it does not appear to be in the same state. And many of the tentacles that were rising up out of the sea have dipped down and disappeared. In some cases, only leaving a tip or two sticking up out of the ocean.
So just the tip.
Jessica.
Something like
Ew.
that.
And the emissary will very calmly, arms still perched up towards his chest, begin to walk towards the water, following after its master into the water.
Okay. Gael was literally just gonna watch this kind of all happen.
At some point during all of this, that spell is gonna wear off.
Did we do it? Is it calm now?
Yup. We did it. Good job, everybody.
Gail,
Good job, Gail.
Good
are
job,
you okay?
everybody.
I'm fine.
We
He
did
was really big.
Great.
That's all Gail has to say. He was really
That
big.
was a lot bigger than I thought he was gonna be.
And Mercy's
Yeah.
gonna actively end the spell so that way Gail doesn't have that feeling of dream lucidness on him.
What did he give you? What is that?
I have no idea. I haven't
I
even
mean, I
really
can-
looked at it.
I can
mean-
find out if you give
I'm
me 10
just gonna
minutes.
stand here and hold it for another minute, if you don't mind.
Until he's
That
gone.
was one of the weirder things I've ever done in my life.
Gail,
Take
can
your
I
time.
poke it?
No, you can't poke it. It's mine.
How is going to cast Lesser Restoration just to be safe?
You do so.
Okay. Thank you for that.
I want to poke it so bad.
That was.
Well, we don't have a body to give back, but I guess we still has his hat, I guess, if you don't mind.
Question.
I got a weird ball, so I don't mind giving the hat back.
Would it be weird if we had calamari tonight? Or calamari?
Mercy.
I'm trying to break the tension, Maddie. Everyone is very
Uh,
tense.
I resurrect someone and they just died again.
Maddie, that was
I'm not
kind.
I'm not sure if you would be able to find it at this location.
Well, Maddie, think of it
I
this
wouldn't
way.
trust
It just
having it.
proves that you're actually super powerful because now you've done it twice successfully. You're doing good. You saved a lot of people by letting one person die.
It
You
felt
did.
so wrong.
I almost feel
Maddie.
bad.
I mean,
They were dead anyway.
yeah, Gail kind of smashed him.
Well, there was that, but no, the Lord of the Sea was going to take that entire island and more.
He was gonna die no matter what. That he was determined.
And in reality, the Lord of the Sea knew what it wanted. It wanted to kill Alexander itself. If it kept getting more angry, not only would it have probably destroyed a bunch of other ships, killed a bunch of innocent people, but I think it was trying to find a way to either get to Alexander, and if it found out that Alexander was dead, it would have tried to find a way to bring Alexander back.
And who knows what
Which
that
would have meant capturing more people and figuring out more magic, which would have ended up even worse.
We should
Sometimes
try to contact the Temptation and let them know.
Yeah. Maddie, sometimes doing the right thing feels kind of wrong. This is one of those times.
Yeah. Man. Hopefully I'll get over this soon.
You may not. Sometimes things haunt you. But it's also important to remember what you've done, because it does change you.
I don't know about calamari though.
Maybe we
That's
don't
a
have.
bit much.
Maybe we don't have calamari tonight.
It was a joke to try to ease
I'm
some
just gonna
tension.
stick to almonds for a bit, if you don't mind.
I'm gonna go cut down a tree.
You go do that.
Do you want me to, Gail? Do you want me to find out what that is?
Identify it? If you don't
Yes.
mind, because I honestly have no idea what this is. Other than it came
will
from
do.
the Lord of the Sea, and I can only imagine what sort of interesting things he can do.
I will do that, and I will ritually cast Identify.
Okay. So, ouch, ankle. Casting Identify upon the object, you find it does not have a name. The name of this is completely up to you, and it was not named by its creator as well.
Idiot.
He doesn't speak.
Not that well.
Dumbass.
But what you note is that there are two possibilities for this little object. You can either use it like a pearl of power. It is capable. Let me double check the wording on the pearl of power. Hold on.
Pearl of Power, I think, is a 3rd level spell slot extra.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little bit tougher. Let me see. There we go. It is. It holds a 5th level spell slot in this one, so
It's 5th level.
you're able to take a 5th level spell slot from this once a day.
Do you have to?
You would have to attune to it, yes.
Okay.
Alright. Or you can eat it.
And what happens if you eat it?
Well, it will change you physically.
Gail can get his.
We'll be using it as a Pearl of Power.
Gail
wait,
can get his
what?
body back.
Well,
Oh
that
my
you
God.
will do that in a
wait.
different direction. No,
That-
it'll
no,
change. It'll
no,
change
I-
you
Oh, you
physically,
mean-
and yes,
Fish people.
It-
We'll be
your-
using it as a Pearl of Power.
your body is will become more properly acclimated for watery environments.
Okay.
A
I
swim
think
speed, underwater breathing,
Fun. I got excited.
like that.
No, that might be it. That's a whole quest, I think.
I think this was a
I'm
whole
not
quest.
I'm not here right
No,
now
I
because
know.
I'm chopping a tree, but Gail, please don't eat it.
Gail can make his decision.
I would say that I make no promises, but I can almost promise you that I won't eat it because I'm trying to get back to the old body and not further
what do-
away from it.
Do you want to give this to
Yeah.
someone?
I need to
Or you
think.
want to hold on to it?
Let
Okay,
me
hold on
just
to
hold
it.
on to it for now.
Maybe put it in the bag of holding.
It was Gail's gift, so
It's Gail's
Just gonna
gift.
put
Gail
it in one of
decided
my-
what happened to it.
I'm gonna put it in one of my pouches.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay.
We'll figure this out. That was really cool, and
said
I've
it.
lots to take in at the moment. So let's figure out the temptation first, so that way they know what is going on.
I mean, I can send a message to them.
You're gonna have to.
What do you want me to say?
The Lord of the Sea took Alexander's body. You can have his hat?
Okay.
The Lord of the Sea took his body, but we'd still be willing to assist you in performing proper funeral rites, even without it.
I don't want to make promises we can't keep. And I don't know.
How about just
I don't think they would.
how about just the Lord of the Sea took his body? What would you like us to do?
I would add that but the Lord agreed to let everybody go. So
Okay, hold
maybe
on.
they can get a sense of closure.
Yeah.
Alexander's body. Okay, hold on. Sorry, math.
Write it out if you need to.
Body. Yeah, hold on. I might have to. Sorry, guys. Lord of
You need to roll
Sea.
find a proper arbitrary.
The coconut wood is not
Listen,
that hard.
it's 25
I know.
words.
Yeah, I don't worry. I trust you.
Lord of Sea took Alexander's body. That's 6. What would you like us to do? Oh, they
The
agreed
Lord-
to let every
Yeah, it agreed to let everyone go.
to let everyone.
Oh, we should probably go either tell the people at Harbour or
We will. We'll get there.
I can
Step
send a
one.
message.
I'm just mentioning
Yeah,
it.
first
I
let's do this and
forgot.
then we'll. Okay, so Lord of Sea took Alexander's body. That's 6 words. It agreed to let everyone go. That's another 6, so it's 12. I have 13 words left.
How would you
like
like
our
to, how
help?
would you like to perform burial rites? That's an extra 8.
Yeah.
How many more words do we have after that?
4.
That is, I have 5.
5.
No, 5.
5, right.
5.
Mm-hmm.
That was 20.
And do you want almonds?
No.
I'm not asking that. I'm not asking that. Yeah.
Oh,
I think 20.
Gail.
can I ask them that?
No,
Jace,
you can't.
come on, man.
The almonds
All
are
right.
good. I'm very
Yeah.
stressed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Gail is very stressed. Gail's stressed.
Gail
Jace
is
is not.
stress eating.
Gail is stressed. That was slightly stressful.
Yeah, but he did a good job, so good job.
At
Gail.
least you weren't frightened during it, because that probably would have been disadvantage on those rolls. Connor just confirmed that. Fuck.
All right, so yeah, I will send a message to Isla.
Isla.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Lord of Sea took Alexander's body. It agreed to let everyone go. How would you like to perform burial rites?
And do you want almonds?
We'll handle it.
She says they'll handle it, so I just leave them.
Okay.
Oh, so I get a hat too.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah, you get a
your hat,
and
Gail.
That's
I
what
think
that's
we
what you're
should-
taking away from it.
I like this. I get to keep my hat now.
I think we should just head back to the boat and discuss Harborough about
I
that.
feel like a proper pirate now.
Can Gail,
I'm happy for you.
What?
can you help me carry a tree?
Sure. Did you ask it if it was okay for it to leave?
Not yet. I had to find the right
Okay,
tree
then
first.
no.
I'm gonna. I need to find the right tree first, and then I'll ask.
Oh, I thought you already found a tree.
No, I'm trying to find a hardwood tree. I don't know if you noticed this, but some of the trees here are weird.
Oh, well, I could probably help with that. I'm good at finding things out in the wild. Kind of my thing.
You know what? I'll just give it to you with the Outlander background.
Okay.
You can find a hardwood tree.
The only one on this island.
And you're able to chop it down and bring it with you. Unless you want, do you want to talk to the tree, Jace?
No, this
Okay.
is okay.
I'm just checking. I'm just
It's
checking,
been a very
man.
long day.
Question.
He
Connor?
And the
talks to
tree's
it.
probably-
It's like, is it okay to cut you down? It says,
No, fuck
yes.
off!
No, it says yes. Mercy's like, alright, starts cutting it down while he's still talking to it.
Hey, Connor. By the way,
Mm-hmm.
if that tree is close to the sulfuric area, Mercy's gonna take some of the stinky rocks with them.
You're gonna take some stinky rocks.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, sure. You can add some sulfur to your inventory, as that's basically what it is. It is sulfur.
Could Ro use sulfur?
That's why I was grabbing
Probably.
it.
Why?
I mean, in fairness, she could also absolutely use a sulfuric lake. I mean,
Can
It
we
is-
take an entire sulfuric lake with us?
I mean,
Alright.
no.
Jace.
I could probably dump my
Pocket
water.
dimension. Listen, pocket dimension like
Yeah,
a
but it
bag
would
of
get
holding.
everything wet in the dimension.
Okay,
True.
hold on. I'll just empty my water skin and fill it with the stuff.
Right, that won't cause any issues at
Okay.
all. You won't lose any
It won't
fingers.
burn through. I don't know how this works. I don't know how sulfur works.
Uh-huh.
Neither Jessica
Like
nor
Gail
Mercy.
just
We have
said,
alchemist
do you
supplies.
want your
We should
fingers-
use glass bottles.
I
So I should just take the rocks.
probably.
Take the rocks.
Okay, I'll take a bunch
If
of rocks.
there's something,
You saw what happened when I put fire next to it.
Yeah.
that was the gas.
Yes, dear.
No, this is
Yes.
an aside. So, Deah's gonna take out a comm disc and call Seda.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Oh, sorry, it's late. Sorry.
Actually, it's about midnight.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
So you know that whole thing that was like killing all those ships? You know, the Lord of the Pirates?
Yep.
That should be resolved now. That's good. And if you would do me a huge favor and pass along a message to Cal and just tell him that Alexander is no more and he will understand.
I'll be sure to do that in the morning. Good night.
Yeah, not
Hands
time
up.
sensitive. Okay. I forgot it was midnight. They should do
Listen,
that
this is
before
the second time we've done that to her.
I
This is
know.
the
Should we
second
go
time we've done that to
Avro?
her.
Should we let Avro know?
In the morning. In the morning.
I just needed to
We
do
just
that.
let him know right after.
Here.
May I actually say one thing? It is good that you guys decided you guys encountered him at night as opposed to in the morning.
would've
There's
been
less to see at
disadvantage.
night.
Mhm.
Should we call Avro and let him know?
In the morning.
Did
I feel like
the
we
Commodus have a voicemail feature?
They don't.
I
We
feel like
should
we
try
bothered
that. Can I
we-
try
we should-
that?
No.
We should.
Gil's already pushed the button.
Okay.
Pulling his head.
I guess we're calling Avro.
No,
Well,
not
we
yet.
have to tell him.
In the morning.
No, but we always tell him right afterward.
Yes, and I feel like he gets tired of that. Remember last time we did? We did it right after we'd finished fighting, and we didn't give a fuck that apparently we're heroes.
I mean,
Same
I'm already
mindset.
calling him.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
more
I'll
important
stand
to
here.
call Seda as soon as possible because she's still like that crew's still.
I
out
know.
here.
I'm just gonna stand here and wait with Gail.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
same.
deed is. It's already ringing.
I'm gonna stand here and wait with Gail for it to ring through.
I am.
Gail, you are
Yeah.
calling Avro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright,
And,
Gil already hit
you-
the button. Like,
Yo, I know.
this whole thing was
And-
going on. Well, it was yeah.
Yeah, I figured. And you'll hear a voice go, what?
Hi, it's Gail.
Hi.
We just took care of the thing that was killing people on the sea. It was called the Lord of the Sea. It was really big and ugly, and
Uh-huh.
I got the pirate hat.
Uh-huh.
So we'll be
I'm
coming
s-
home eventually.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry,
Um,
boss. I tried to make him wait till
We
morning.
are so
Uh,
sorry, Avro. Everything's fine.
Are all of the people who've made it to the village, are they all okay, or are you experiencing more zombies?
Huh?
Zombies. Bad things that are eating people.
Oh
Weird
my
yellow
god, Gael,
signs.
he's sleeping. He can't process things right now.
Yeah.
Tell Minerva I said hi if she's there.
Are you okay?
What time is it?
Midnight boss.
I don't know. I just talked to a lord of the sea.
And he's shouting.
Fuck.
I don't know why we're
Avro,
having this argument. I'm
Fuck,
asking you
Cameron's calling.
questions.
Avro,
This is how we do
I
when
don't-
things happen.
I haven't heard of
Most of-
any more zombies or whatever. And
Okay.
no, I haven't seen any more stuff.
I have questions, but I'm gonna ask him in the morning. I have some stuff I actually have to ask.
sorry, Avro. And Mercy's gonna reach over and turn the call button off.
Do you need anything from an island called Hahones?
Calls been known to be birthday.
Gail?
What?
Gail.
The name
want
of
you
we keep saying cojones, and in Spanish, cojones means balls.
Oh, we
And
know.
it's very, very.
It's very close to that. But these
Very,
ones are
very-
acidic.
Cojones.
Hahones,
I
know.
that's what I said.
Cojones is balls.
Gail.
Accents are difficult. What?
Can you point the phone towards me so Avro can hear me better?
No, I'm not
Why?
gonna do that. You're gonna
Why?
hang up on it. That's why I'm putting it over your head.
Gail, I will climb you to turn that off.
I'm asking him a question.
Let the poor man sleep.
Let him sleep, Gail.
But we already slept too. But
Gail, he hasn't slept.
he can answer. He should have thought of that before he created a guild. People need his help for things.
Hang up the phone.
Avro, just hang up and don't answer.
He's sleeping.
He's already
I
fallen
think he's
asleep.
asleep.
Hang
Sleep
up.
well. And hangs up.
How much do you think he regrets hiring us?
Every
Come
goddamn
on.
minute, every goddamn day.
Okay, so I don't understand. If you're gonna create an adventurers guild and you're gonna give people the ability to actually like get in touch with you whenever you need it, why don't you expect people to
Gail.
just ask you questions?
Gail.
What?
I want you to listen very closely to this. Because he needs to sleep sometimes. He took a vacation because we fucked with him that hard once. We fucked his brain up once so hard he had to take a day off.
That was
He
my
needs a
fault.
break. That was
Well-
absolutely Rudy's fault.
That was my fault.
No offense,
For
Rudy.
sure.
I love you.
No,
but-
it was.
Gail, he answers at night because there's the chance that
Might be an emergency.
this is not urgent. He needs rest.
We can call him in the morning. We can tell him everything. I would like to get back to the boat. I don't know about the rest of you.
I already called him though.
Yes.
He will not remember this conversation come morning.
That's his problem.
We're going back to the boat.
We'll deal with this later.
Turning and walking towards the boat. Like
Okay.
legitimately just like,
Wait,
Alright.
hey Gail, I have a question.
What?
All the leaves that are on this tree, do you want them?
Not particular. I don't need leaves. I have
never-
plenty. Well, I don't have plenty of those. They probably all turn to mush. Probably. They do that in the bag when I put them in there.
I'm just gonna throw them off the side of the ship as we go.
Okay. Good call.
Let's
oh, God.
fucking go home.
No, we have to go back to the island.
Let's go back to Harborough, loot that fucking house of all its pearls, maybe plunder a ship, then go home.
Sure.
I was also just gonna say we could just tell the people that we helped them,
I mean, we can do
so that way they can celebrate too. Maybe not light the next person's ship on fire.
Or try to eat them.
Well,
Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's very rude, regardless.
I'm sending a message to Clue and I'm telling him that we have cleared. We have cleared of.
The Lord of the Sea
Thing.
has been pacified.
Yeah. So it's safe to come to. Where we met them to get back on the boat.
You'll receive an affirmative response from Clue in just a little bit, and within a matter of not terribly long, the boat will come back, and will be available to pick you back up.
Just carrying a fucking tree onto a ship.
I mean,
And
this is
I guess we're
normal.
going back to Harbour, guys.
Yeah,
We
'cause we need...
should let them know.
Okay.
I mean, we
We'll
could
we'll
send
talk
them, but
to-
I feel like it doesn't have the same impact of going and checking ourselves to make sure.
Well, we also need to see if they have changed back, and if they haven't, maybe stay a few days to help
I don't think
them.
they're ever gonna truly change back. The goal was to lessen the control that the Lord of the Sea
Yeah.
has over them. Give them
Well,
their free will back.
It was also looking to reverse the effects, if
In
you
his
remember.
own time, yes.
But
We
now
should
he has that chance.
We just need to make sure that they are under their own free will, and then Dean said he'd take care of the rest, so
Right.
we don't need to stay for that.
Well, I think for now we just go on the boat and go to Harbour and figure it out from there.
Okay.
Well,
And
good
that's what
news. I lived to see 25 since we didn't die to the Lord of the Sea. I didn't want to jinx this being my birthday, because it could have also been my death day. But now it's safe.
It's not your
Yes.
birthday anymore, Murphy.
Well, that's Mervin.
Oh my god.
It's probably
no,
past
no,
midnight.
true.
I consider the day still being the day until you go to sleep.
Okay.
But we already
Okay.
went to sleep during the day.
But then it was still that day, so it doesn't count.
Or until dawn. Because
Regardless,
That's fair. Happy birthday,
I'm still
Mercy.
alive.
And we are definitely not sending Jim to get another cake
No.
at midnight.
I think
feel
Maddie
bad
would
for-
kill us.
We're good.
Do it!
No.
Do it! Midnight cake
No.
heist.
No.
That'll be the
And
next
along the
one-shot.
way, find out what other secrets he's hiding.
Oh my.
Maddie,
What?
would Meringue get the cake and bring it?
Let us ignore the cake now.
We
We can.
Okay.
We can get cake when we get back.
Two
Maybe
things.
we
true.
can get cake at expensive island place. They probably have really good cakes there.
Yeah, but
Well,
Finn's cake tastes
what
like
about
alcohol.
Maddie and Finn
I mean,
making the
It's not
cake?
gonna be good. We can get Finn cake when we get back.
Okay.
They can make one together.
Yeah. And Maddie's, I don't know when Maddie's birthday is soon too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, let's try to
When's
get
your
back
birthday,
over.
Maddie?
28.
Oh,
20th
try
of
and get
winter.
back-
Oh,
Yeah.
it's real close.
Oh,
Wait,
cool.
so whose birthdays have we gone through so far this year? I know we hit Rose early in the spring before we'd come back. Deah, when's yours?
The 12th of spring.
So we also missed yours with the whole everyone was separated thing. Rudy's was yesterday, mine is today. Maddie's is soon.
Haru, when's yours?
I was born early spring.
So we also missed yours.
We
Gael, when's yours?
Oh, I have no idea.
I mean, you didn't miss his because he wasn't part of the group.
Gail, you don't know?
Gael? No, we gotta cycle back to what Gael just said. Gael, how do you not know when your own birthday is?
That was never an issue.
How did you celebrate?
Oh, I don't celebrate birthdays.
It's important.
Oh, it wasn't that. It's more just to mark the passage of time.
I'm with Gail.
Yes,
on
and you
this,
celebrate that.
honestly.
Gail.
Well, no, my mum. Well, it goes by seasons. My mum was summers. I was winters.
So
She said I came to her on the coldest day, and that was why I was her light. It was the darkest day that there was, and that's when I showed up.
one, that's adorable. Two, what do we do with this knowledge? We can't make him a cake if we don't know his birthday.
Well, I mean, we could just celebrate it with my
birthday.
The darkest day would imply that it was at the solstice.
Yeah, but it would be a lot
we
more
could-
fun to have a double
If it's
birthday.
Maddie's.
We can have 2 cakes.
I agree.
Again.
2
That would-
cakes.
Who
That would
says it's
actually
gonna
be
be
pretty cool.
2?
Oh, what do you
What for each
plan?
of
We
you?
could make
Maddie,
that'd
what?
be really
What?
cool. I like that idea.
I don't make 2 cakes on my own birthday.
That's,
How
we
many
can
cakes
make
do you make on
thin.
your birthday?
We can get a
Do you make a lot of cakes on your birthday?
No, I just mostly make pancakes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, pancakes sound good. Maybe I could make you a cake.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I could do that.
Gail, would you like
Let's
me
do
to
that.
help you make that cake, or do you got it?
I could probably use some help.
Okay.
Maddie, I'll be honest, I'm probably going to ask Finn to help me make the cake, but I want to make the cake.
It's okay. I don't think he'll mind.
Okay. Well, I'll get a bunch of help and we'll make you a cake.
I think at this point, maybe we should cut to break.
We're already on our way to the boat.
Yeah, this would be a good time to have our like little 5-minute break if we want to.
Okay, real quick, before we do that. Can you hear her?
Nope.
So I'm assuming when we come back, we'll be.
Whoa, everyone. We're back.
Welcome
We are
back.
back.
So, where we last left off, our group of intrepid adventurers had made a deal with the the Lord of the Sea, and in return, they resurrected Alexander, who then got, in response, massacred, and then were given a squishy orb, and the deal that the people of Harproy would be free.
Can I make the joke of I shall call it squishy and it shall be my squishy?
Yes,
You just
Hey.
did.
can make
Okay.
that joke.
There it is. All right. Gail with the Disney references again. That's a running thing.
I love it.
He is our
we're on
Disney
the
princess.
way back.
It's true.
I'd imagine so, yes.
On the way back, I will say, on the way back to Harperight, Erudite will continue making pamphlets.
Wait. You gotta do the thing for Deah. When we're on our way
Oh, yeah,
back,
I
she's
will do
going
that
to
first.
like pull you into the captain's office again. Captain's office?
Okay.
Or quarters.
Yep,
Captain's
definitely
office.
captain's
The
office.
office.
I feel like as people.
Is that the
constantly
office to
below
the
it.
other game?
Your
that's
number's been
underground
down.
tunnels?
I'm wearing a suit and tie.
Hey, at least our crew all survived. Good job,
Yeah.
guys.
Yay.
Yeah,
I will go with,
you
captain's
do get
quarters.
this short little yay
And there was
from
much
the
rejoicing.
crew.
Rejoicing.
You're still getting paid. Don't worry.
Yay!
Hey, you're louder at that. Okay. Yeah. So Erudite will take Underfoe, and she will focus, and she will say, if this doesn't work, I did also prepare contact other points. If you'd
Okay.
like to speak to him. So. And she's going to attempt to scry on
Takma Blackheart.
what was it? Takma Blackheart.
Yeah. And she
I have that.
She gave you a description of him as well, if that helps. Which is
A picture might.
She
So
she did have a picture of
Yeah,
him,
roll
but she left it at. She keeps it in her room at the estate.
make another one.
Yeah, I guess we can make another one. So we make a picture of Takma again, who is this like kind of middling height human man with tan skin, similar to how Deah is tanned. Black hair, which is an undercut and a short ponytail. And he's got, fine wrinkles, showing just a touch of age. Like he's got like smile lines. He has a black mustache that's curled, sort of similar to how Alexander's was. And he's got a kind of a bushy beard, with a little bit of gray in the chin. And a little bit of silver, and he wears generally pretty loose clothing. Loose piratey shirt, a sash across the middle, and loose pants, similar to Middle Eastern styles. And most notably, he has a really long cloak coat thing. It's a coat, but he wears it open, and it's long sleeved and very intricately embroidered with images of coral, seaweed, sea stuff.
Okay.
It's really cool.
I will, using those items, attempt to scry on this man.
Okay.
Do you want me to bust up scrying?
Yeah. It's.
Rules.
Oh god.
Hold on. I will do it. I have it. It's just going to be a big thing of.
Familiar.
It's a +5
possession
because
or
I've only heard of
garments.
him. But I also have an item of his.
Yeah, you have a possession.
It's technically a +1.
+3.
Because I don't think they. No, it's an item, and we have the undertow, so it's a -4.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. It's so hard to tell with how they set up the
Yeah.
formatting
It's a
on that.
-4.
And you also have the
+5,
picture.
so he has a... I don't think they stack though.
They don't stack? Oh,
Not
okay.
stack.
It's whatever
still,
the
it's a
highest
+1.
thing. It's a +1.
So it's a +1. Wisdom-based saving throw.
So he basically has to have a 16.
Double check. It's not throw yet. Pass or fail?
Yeah, it's 16. Yeah, that's a pass.
Okay.
So
you attempt to scry on Takma, and
it says
your
24
vision-
hours.
Yeah, your vision rises and then falls back down. You are not able to.
He's too strong. I can try again tomorrow if you want.
Okay. I am coming to terms with the fact that he might be alive. You can leave now.
And she'll leave. Straight up just walk out.
Get out
She's
of
been
my
around
office.
No, she's been around. It's not even that. It's like she's been around Deah to know enough. So she's just like, cool. I'm gonna go.
Somebody's having a case of the Mondays.
Thanks,
How long does it take
Garfield.
to get to Hardcore?
Why'd you have to say it like that, dude?
I don't.
Someone's
know.
having a case at the Mondays.
The Mondays, man. I
Hey.
don't know.
It's
don't
going
want
bad,
this.
man.
Doing bad, man. Hey,
Got a
listen
case
to
at the
this, man.
Mondays.
We're out here on the sea. We're doing the thing.
Deah's dad might be alive, man.
A bad man.
Pug chomp in the chat.
Can I would like to make a call to Avril very quickly.
Yeah,
During the day, mind you, not at night, like a crazy person.
Figured.
Wait until next midnight.
Wow.
That's
That'd be
when
so
we
mean.
come,
Consider it.
people.
I just want to ask him something really quick.
Okay.
So I call him. I'm assuming he's just gonna pick up.
All right. Delete.
Okay.
Okay. So you call up Avro on your communication desk. What do you want to say to him?
This is an odd question. Nobody's come around looking for us specifically, have they? Or me, even?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay, I was just wondering. Okay. Alright, thank you. That's all. Okay. And she hangs up.
Okay, that's it.
It's literally just to see if anyone's come around.
Oh no, I know what you're asking about.
Yeah. Apparently not. Okay. Cool. Wish there was a way. Can't scry on someone if I don't know their name or what they look like. You have to know their name, right, to be able to scry on them, I'm assuming.
I
I don't think
think
it's Seth.
it doesn't. No, technically not. Well, that said, you
I mean,
just going with the modifiers. You have heard of him. You've not met him, so it's a +5
No.
right off the bat.
so the +5.
You have nothing of his person.
Right,
You don't even
so
know what he looks like.
it's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's
Especially
going to
if he is proficient in wisdom.
Right. She kind of wants to try anyway. She doesn't know if he's proficient in wisdom or not.
Okay.
She doesn't know that.
I mean, that's totally fair.
I mean, like, the chances of him passing are, like, super high, but she's gonna try anyway. He wants to know if... It's fine.
Let me grab the Skulker sheet then.
I can tell you right now, he's not proficient in wisdom,
He's not.
from what I remember.
He's
'Cause
not,
I
but
For
with
He
his
has 5.
modifier, it's still like a +10.
It's stupid, yeah, like, it's very
So-
like...
Well,
You-
we don't need to roll. We just need to see him. It'll be fine.
You know I can't do that. So you attempt to
again,
cast Scrying upon.
Paradise gonna try it anyway, because, like, fuck it.
You attempt to cast Scrying upon the fox, as you don't really know his name.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I didn't think so.
With he rolled a 19.
Oh my
Plus
god,
the
okay.
5, it would be a 29.
29, yeah.
So no,
I just...
you completely fail.
I want to find someone. Because they're looking for me. So I want to get a message to them. How do I do that? I'm actually asking this to people.
Talk to the trees.
I got nothing on that
Oh,
one.
do you
home.
have any ideas?
Well, I mean,
I just...
Gail is not
Okay.
entirely incorrect, but if you were to put out some sort of notice at places where he has gone looking, might get information there.
Okay, no. Here's the thing. So, I'm looking... I know there is someone looking for me, because there's someone I'm looking for. I know they are looking for me. We are working through intermediator. You know what I mean. I can't. Erudite can say. Michelle can't say it. Erudite can. Michelle has problems with the English language. He looks. I know he's a fox, so I'm assuming he's like you. I'm assuming he's, a kitsune as well. I don't know anything else. There's a group that we came in contact with that deals in the same... that knows about the same items that we do. And... I don't know if they're friendly or working against us. I don't know if he'll try and kill us when he sees us.
Do your
But I asked-
pauldrons have anything?
I don't think so. Would I know that?
As your pauldrons have what?
Like any way of like
Like a link to
a
other
link? Yeah.
objects?
Not that you're aware of.
Like a
not that you're aware
group
of.
chat. Like they all talk to each other in a group chat.
What's
So-
a group chat?
Something I just thought of just now.
I want to find him. My other option is to send a message to the person I spoke to initially, because there were two gentlemen. One who I do not trust and one who I trust a little bit more. Send a message to the one I trust a little bit more and see if he can let him know that we'll be at a place at a time. Because I'm assuming we're going Harper and then going right back to Sir Saint. So if I can get a message to this person saying, "Hey, I'm going to be in Sursane in I don't know how long this takes." How long does the trip take if we go Harper and Sursane?
Harport is the same.
Estimate.
Harper is
Yeah.
4 days. Well, technically 4.5 to be
And then
exact.
we go from
And
we go from
then
Harproy
straight shot
to Sursane.
Harporoy to Sursane would be about 12. So 16 days total.
16 days. So if I sent a message to him and said, "Hey, meet us in Sursane at 16 days."
I'd just do it. We need to chat with him eventually.
Gail says that, Rudy's gonna do it. So Rudy's gonna send a message to Remy. Your fox friend, is there a way to let him know that we'll be in Sursane in 16 days? To meet up with us?
I am sure that I can let him know about this. I do not know if he will receive the message.
I'll send him another one. If someone, not necessarily him, could meet us in 16 days, we will be in Sursane to have a meeting with someone in your group.
I will see what we can do.
Okay. I'll take that. I never will take that. Okay. I've let them know. And we'll see what happens when we get over there.
All right.
Because we do need to. You're right, Gail. We do need to talk to them.
We need to, yeah, there are a few things we need to figure out about this. I'm sure there are other little things we can do before we go chasing after
Yeah,
all of
of
these
course.
objects.
But
we do
information.
we need more information.
We need information.
for sure.
What are you talking
Also,
about?
if we're walking where one of these is going to be, it'd be nice to know what to look for. You know.
What are you guys talking about?
We
We
still
know
don't know.
everything about these things. They're totally not a mysterious object still to us.
That's that sarcasm thing.
You're learning.
Right.
Good job.
I got that one. The squishy orb told me.
I'm sorry, is that thing talking to you?
No, it's not. I just want to see your reaction.
Okay.
All right. That's
It's
all I
not a
wanted
gun.
to do.
It can't talk to me.
Nope.
I'm just like,
Writing this down. Every time Jay says something too weird.
Yep.
Note to self: make it talk.
Yes. Do it.
does anyone else want to do stuff while we're on the boat to Harproy?
But Mercy's currently wood carving, as you can tell by the numerous rolls. Although the last thing she's carving is taking about half of that tree that we cut down. And it's still kind of blocky, but it definitely looks like it's starting to look like a tentacle.
Tentacle dick.
Huh.
Okay, gotcha.
No, not a tentacle dick, just the giant tentacle like that thing had.
So that's what it looked
Interesting.
like.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
still-
it was
it's-
pretty.
It's still pretty blocky, but
So it was a tentacle that had other tentacles, and actually got the squishy orange orb from one of the tentacles. Also, it had a lot of eyes.
although I did fuck up making toy swords. And you can just see a kind of a pile of scrapped wood. Which is
That's a
frustrating.
bummer.
So yeah, we need firewood. You can burn those things.
There we go.
Well, I did want to contact Air still at some point during this journey.
Can't you just say, hey, and hope he pops up to you in your
Yeah,
dreams?
she'll be like, so no,
Yo, what's it do, my man?
what's cracking, old man?
Oh my god.
I've
probably
seen
his
some
knees.
shit. We need to talk.
She'll just be like, So, Hunter, I assume that was enough for you. We solved it.
You will not receive a response right now.
At least talk to me, damn it.
Question: is she saying this around other people, or
No,
has
she
gone
goes
off
into
on
her
her own?
captain's quarters to do this.
That's
But she
like
does
you
say-
around
She does get mad when he doesn't respond. Like, visibly
That's because
irritated.
if you were around us, Messi was gonna go. I wonder how that feels.
The best you'll get is a response from the hunter that just goes, "Not yet.
Yeah.
Just wait."
She just goes, if you say so. And that's it.
Anything else you guys want to do on the next 3 days to Harpori?
Want to read my book?
I figured. That's your
Read
book
it-
of fairy tales, correct?
Aye.
I
Learning about the Fae.
There's a,
No,
oh,
it's just
man,
Fae. Fairy tales is Row.
Oh,
Fairy
right.
Tales
Okay.
is
Thank you.
Roll.
Oh yeah, Rudy
Tales
never,
is about the Fae and the Feywild.
Rudy never
Well,
gave me a book.
Rudy at some point would have handed you a book. He would have handed you. It's like a few books actually. It's more of like the novels that you like.
Okay.
At some point.
Just never gave her a book.
I thought I
She
did.
watched everyone else
I
get
thought-
a book. It's like, okay.
You're like,
I
Thanks,
thought I
bitch.
had given
Thanks,
it to you.
fuckface.
In fairness, I thought I had given it to you. No, at some point, like probably on the trip back from dealing with Alexander and all that, she would have like gone into your room and been like, "I don't know how much it's going to help, but I know you like these." And she's gonna hand you like 10, because I bought a good amount.
Oh wow.
I think, right, Connor?
Well, this will keep her busy
Yeah,
for
about
a
a
while,
bunch.
that's for sure.
Like 10 of the novels. Yeah.
Aw, thanks.
I
So
think
Gail,
that's the last person, right? Yeah.
Yes.
since I haven't been having you do this and I've been forgetting about it, I apologize. Could you be so kind as to please roll me 2 investigation checks, and I'll give you them with advantage because I have totally spaced it and forgot to tell you to do this.
All right. Investigation. These will go well.
Oops.
What
Oh
the
my-
fuck?
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Okay.
Gail rolled
Okay.
2 20s
Alright.
on an investigation
That's
advantage.
2 natural 20s and then a 12. I'm just stunned that okay.
Fuck.
I'm just
Sometimes the
mystified.
algorithm likes you, I guess.
Can we,
Sometimes
Can we
I'm
get,
even
like-
mystified by what Gail knows. Holy crap. Okay.
The orb spoke to him.
Well,
It did. Lots of speaking.
that was remarkable.
That was.
So, with the 12, I'll give you some very basic information, namely, the book details the Feywild and how the idea is that maybe elves have at one point been descended from beings from the Feywild, but it's not definitive in any way, shape, or form. The only thing that is a possible link between the two is the resistance to charm effects that many Fey creatures tend to have, specifically Archfey, and also the ears. Archfey and other Fey creatures that are closer to that lineage do tend to have long ears, very, very long, as well as hair that can vary in length, and unique colors are also very common amongst them. So naturally, hair that will naturally be pastel colored or will become multicolored at several ends or have different streaks, stuff like that. It's common with them, and that's also the thing that there's a suspect that maybe gnomes at one point had some kind of a lineage that is associated with the Feywild, as a lot of gnomes will also have odd pastel colored hair. Some through dyeing, others naturally.
So what you're saying is Gail's hair could have been cooler.
Now, with the natural 20, I would give you basically some information on some of the Archfey. Very few of them were actually affected by the schism. as they technically were not deities, not on the material plane in any way, shape, or form. So there are still a few archway that are theoretically still around, but they're not worshipped by... Well, they're not worshipped, to be completely honest. And majority of them are kind of stuck in the Feywild and prefer to stay there, as the material plane is boring, to put it simply. So, let me just find my list of deities, because there are a lot. Let's see, Pantheon. No. Where are you? There we are. So, one of the better examples would be something like the Lantern King, who is rumored to have multiple forms. One that is more expected humanoid, bright colored eyes that are almost luminous in their glimmer, bright orange, gold colored hair. But he is known for notoriously being a prankster of all sorts. On top of that, there's the other form where he is more or less either like a collection of like these will-o'-the-wisp like spirits, or one giant glowing mass of light. And there are a few other deities, archfey, that also exist. The Green Mother is one that is more so the aggressive and cruel side of nature. Carnivorous plants, things trying to kill you, the like. There are a few that are really kind of plain. Spelled NG, is just the god of seasons, secrets, and wanderers.
Mm-hmm.
And what else would be a good one? Yeah, then there'd be the Lost Prince, an archfey said to be one that is in essence a deity of forgotten things.
Gael's making a mental note of that one. All right. All right. Yeah.
He is rumored to be a gaunt-looking individual, very dour and unpleasant, as he has become bitter over time. But he is also rumored to be very strong. When he wishes to, he could, in theory, bend the very reality of the Feywild if he so chooses to. If he so chooses to.
All right.
Very cool, though.
Very.
Anything else y'all would like to do on your trip?
I want to fish.
Okay.
Could really try.
And bringing in our next special guest. I'm just kidding.
I'll tell you to go fishing next time I get a special guest.
Running gag.
I'm just gonna drag John Reisinger into this one of these days.
Yep, there you go.
Do you have any twos? Go fish.
What do I need to roll? And to Michelle, I know I was chanting about the Feywild. I was hoping people would notice me going.
I saw you doing
I
that.
did see you do that, yeah. I don't know what you were doing.
Gosh, what did I have you roll last time? What was it like? Was your dexterity? I think it was. So you can roll me dexterity.
This will end well. Woo! Yep.
6.
Yeah.
So you go fishing for a little bit, and eventually you feel your fishing pole catch on something. As you start pulling it in and trying to yank it in.
Is it a boot?
All right, athletics check.
Oh, God damn you. Hold on. I just chunky dunked my thing.
Did she catch the Lord of the Sea?
15.
I
We
don't want
found
to
you!
talk to him.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to
I
talk
don't
to him
think
again.
an
Please
athletics
don't.
check is gonna bring him in.
Maybe one of like the stray tentacles or something on the end. I don't want to talk to him again. Please no.
You begin like cranking it as fast as you can and trying to pull it up as fast and hard as you can. And eventually, you're not getting anything. So you keep giving it a hard yank, and eventually you feel something go, and your line breaks.
Aw. Clue, I need another fishing line.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I know I'm not good at fishing, but this is fun. I guess I'll go back to wood carving.
Yeah. Is there anything else that anyone else wants to do?
How many pamphlets could I make? Again.
I'll say about 75.
So I have 150 now. Woohoo! Okay.
Could we
Cool.
try one more time scrying? Since 24 hours.
You can do that.
At least on this
Okay.
short trip, because I don't want to like dominate. But I want to know.
Yee. That is a fail.
That is a fail. All right.
Okay.
So you feel your mind pull up and away from your body, away from the ship currently making its way towards Harproy, and further across the ocean. You watch as continents begin to whip past you, one largely of desert and jungle, and then it goes across onto more sea, more and more and more, until eventually you find yourself looking at a land of dusty red soil, odd scrub brush, and little almost tropical patches. And then your mind travels further inland, and you find you are looking at what can best be described as an oasis inside of a fairly rough-looking environment. Housed inside of these badlands, there are these large keep walls that are surrounding this massive, almost like a capital, heavily made of stone with various wooden reinforcements around it. These walls go up quite high. Your mind travels in further and further, and you see a marketplace. And inside of this marketplace is a man with dark skin, black hair, looking fairly elderly at this point. And he appears to be working in a stall, peddling goods.
I'm gonna watch for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna spend the whole time like just watching. See if anything happens. Can I?
You see that he seems to be a fairly successful businessman.
Can I discern where this is? Where this seems to be?
I'd say. Oh gosh, excuse me. I apologize.
No, you're good.
Ugh. Excuse me. You can certainly make a. I think it'd be an intelligence check to try and figure it out.
I was gonna say maybe a history check. Intelligence. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No, it's cool. Just intelligence. 10.
It's a 10.
No.
You're not entirely sure. There are a few desert-like environments. Could be Lucretia, Alvax. Really, past that point, you're not entirely sure.
Okay. So after 10 minutes, I'm gonna come out of it. I'm gonna look at Gael. He's alive. He is. Do you know of anything, anywhere in Lucretia that's like an oasis, like a guarded keep in the desert?
Do I?
You would be aware that The closest matchup to that would be, well, technically there are two.
There's two
Almat
Oasis.
Hiden. Almat Hiden to the south, and Barca to the north.
It could be one of those two. He's a vendor. He works in a marketplace.
He's peddling goods,
Seemed that way.
and he's doing well.
Yes. It seemed like, yeah, he was doing quite well for himself. He's quite elderly at this point, I guess. It's been a while.
It's only been a couple of years since I last saw him, really. I don't know that he would be so old.
But seemed older than the picture.
Well,
If you want,
Hmm?
I can contact him. Or I can attempt to.
You can try.
Whatever. Of course I can try. What do you want me to tell him?
Oh God. Tell him I'm okay. Tell him where he can contact me, I guess.
Okay.
Tell him I
You
miss him.
did he refer to you as Deah?
Yes.
Or spell Deah?
No one calls me Feldea. Basically only my mother did.
Okay. So I'll send the message. I will say hello. I am a friend of Deah's. She just wants you to know she's okay. And if you want to reach her, she's in Sursane in Odella. And I'm roll. Do my roll. Oh, that's what I'm doing. It works.
You send off the message, and in response, you will hear a voice go, I am sorry, I do not know who this is, and I do not know of this Deah. I have not near such a in any way.
Does he seem to be lying?
No.
Faraday just like is very quiet for don't know how to say this. But it seems he has no memory of you.
Okay, you can leave now. Thank you.
She walks out. I'm sorry.
Honey. Honey, no.
I'm sorry. I feel so bad now.
I'm okay. I am definitely crying.
No.
Understandable. I'm sorry.
These are Deah's tears.
Okay.
They're Deah's tears, I promise.
I know.
Dan's gonna do that
Sorry,
thing where you
honey.
put like a cold rag under your eyes so people can't tell you've been
Oh, she just
crying.
locks the door and just doesn't come out until.
Oh, and Erida's not saying anything to
She
anyone
hasn't
about
come out
this.
yet. Maddie can tell
Absolutely.
you that one.
She just stays in there for a really long time. You don't see her for like a day.
Does she eat?
I don't know.
I will tell Maddie that she's just upset. And I don't tell her why, because I respect Deah's parents.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know why,
respect
I
that
just-
too.
I don't say, I just say, Deah has received some
Alone time.
She's gonna be in her room for a bit. So if you make sure she gets food in her, that would
Okay.
be appreciated. Thank
Yep.
you, Maddie.
I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
So there are windows on this captain's quarters, right?
Or there's curtains. And they're closed.
Are the windows?
Gael scaling down the side of the ship. Deah, Deah, where are you?
Where? My days were. No, that's not it. I have a better idea. So I'm assuming some of the windows are left open a crack. Otherwise, it just, there's no airflow, right?
She's hotboxing a room.
I mean, you could. I can't blame you for that. But I'm assuming that some of the windows are open, right?
The windows on the side. Yeah. Okay. One of the windows on the side of the ship will be cracked, but the curtain is still drawn.
Got it. So, all right. So it's been about a day since we've seen our captain, and I have a plan. So, I need to know everybody's thoughts on this. So, we could try to cheer her up. Because if she's really upset, we could try to cheer her up.
Erudite's gonna just raise her hand. She's gonna say, I'm gonna be honest here.
Okay.
She's received some very upsetting news.
Okay.
That is her business. I do not
Okay.
And it's best that we just leave her.
Okay.
She will come out when she's ready.
I hear what you're saying, and I'm going to ignore it. Okay. So
The Gael
And
way.
Erudite gets up and walks out. She's like, I'm not participating in this.
okay.
I have told you.
So
I respect what you're
walks
saying.
in.
Fuck you.
Walks away. She tries. She tried.
Okay.
And
The question
Gael
is, why
ignored.
does Rudy try with either of the tanks, this kind of thing?
Because
I don't
that's who
know
she is.
at this point. So we could do. So one of the other times I was on a ship, they had this funny thing that they would do where they would scoop fish out of the water and throw the fish at each other.
Gael?
So what I could do is I could swing down into the water, and her window's open on the side. I could grab a fish and I could swing up and I could throw the fish in her window.
Okay, Gael.
What?
I love this plan. That would be fucking hysterical to me, personally. I don't think Gael will find that funny.
Why not? I thought it was pretty funny when they were doing it to each other on that other ship.
Because Day is a lot more serious of a person than most of us.
That's just because we haven't figured out her sense of humor yet.
No, I figured it out. It's dry and morbid. It's why she gets along with Mo.
Well, isn't a dead fish pretty morbid?
Not in the sense of what you're thinking.
Oh, we could summon Captain.
We could do that, and then I could take Captain and I could swing along the side of the ship and throw him in the window. I could do that.
Okay,
That could work, right?
No, before we go any further,
There we
hold
go.
on, Maddie.
I'm happy. Gail went the same way mine did
Hold on.
too.
Maddie, before we go any further, Gail, I have an important question. I know you want to make Deah feel better, but is most of this just a ploy for you to be able to swing along the ship?
No.
I
I
want
could
an
just
insight
do
check.
that. I could just do that.
Okay.
I'm not.
Why?
No, here's the thing. The reason I'm swinging along the side of the ship and not along the back of the ship is because the window that's open is on the side of the ship.
There are
Otherwise, I
some,
would have just climbed down the back of the ship and done it.
there are some things that can be dealt with by surrounding yourself with other people, and some things that you have to take care of yourself. I don't think that there is much that we can do at this point in time to cheer her up besides allowing her time.
Okay.
But we can prepare something to cheer her up when she does decide to come out of the room.
I have a thought that relates to that, to help her get cheerier faster. We're gonna combine Gail and Maddie's plan, and not by throwing the cat.
I don't want. No, you don't throw cats.
No. Mercy's going to hand the book of cat summoning to Gail. Toss that into her room. That way she has the decision if she wants to do it herself or not.
Okay.
That way
That
we
I
find a
can-
happy middle ground.
All right. I can do that.
Please don't
Right.
drop the book into the ocean. We will never get it back.
No, that's
There's
no. Don't
Ways
worry.
this can go wrong. Book goes into the ocean.
Gail?
Gail breaks Maddie's window. Gail breaks Maddie's window and the book goes into the ocean.
Well, let's see how this goes. Okay.
Gail, if you lose that book, I'm making you replace it.
I make no promises. All right.
I'll-
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
First things first. I'm gonna go along the railing, as I'm sure there's railing overhead.
Yep, there
There's a
absolutely
standing
are.
area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the head of the hammer, slip it in, and hook it into the outside.
Uh-huh.
So there's a massive thing, and I have my chain of returning, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna slowly lower myself down the side of the ship
Uh-huh.
with the book tucked in my armor,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to kind of, obviously it's gonna be along the end the ship a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna toss it in there and then pull myself up.
Okay. Okay, I'll have you make me an athletics check.
Okay.
Please don't
As
that
you
one.
are trying to almost like belay yourself down the wall of the ship,
Aye.
and you're doing the wise thing, and you are trying to put more of your weight on the wall and your hands than on the chain and the hammer, which
Aye.
are only holding onto a railing.
Aye. All right. Here we go. That's 14.
Okay. So you begin scaling your way down the side of the ship very carefully, book tucked into your pants, correct?
Armor.
Oh, your armor.
So
All
I
right.
tucked it into the armor. It's not going anywhere.
Gotcha. Oh, Cody's running away.
No.
And you manage to scale your way down to like just about at the window. What would you like to do?
Literally take the book and shove it into where it's open.
Okay. So you just grab the book and shove the book in there.
You just hear a
This is
Jesus
for you!
Christ.
Feel better!
Who is this Jesus Christ?
It's an elven swear. We've been over this.
I know
What a
that
callback.
when I speak Elvish. That's for you. We hope you feel better. And then Gail's gonna start pulling themselves up. Gail's gonna pull himself up.
You could have not, you know.
Yeah.
The door was closed.
I'm
Gail's
helping!
already climbing up. I also kind of just wanted to try this.
Okay. And
Helping.
she does summon Captain.
Yay!
With
He
her-
looks a bit big.
With her two pets, with Toby and Captain, she just kind of creature comfort.
The captain looks bigger. Or more accurately, longer.
He's getting bigger. He's getting older. We've been away a month. He was a kitten.
Mm-hmm.
A baby's growing up.
Yeah, he seems to be a bit longer. He does seem happy to see you,
Yay!
and he will just kind of lounge a bit as Toby is also lounging around you as well,
Yay!
trying to comfort you the best they can.
I think Jess
So-
might be frozen.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
her Discord broke.
I was going to say that's an impressive holding of that position.
We could. I have a filter for that to make myself sound like a Vocaloid, but that'd be weird.
Well,
Time to
should we like try to get her back in, or
though it's the
Probably
end
leave
of
the,
the
just
world.
probably leave the call and come back in.
Don't blame
I think
yourself.
her Discord probably full on froze, so she might have
Oh.
some trouble.
Yeah. Should I kick her out?
Do it.
I feel like I know things about this fox person.
You.
I know exactly which
I'm-
one you're thinking of. I love the idea of that.
If not, there were actually several from that.
2 or 3, I think.
Most that the group just decided not to really pursue or look into further.
So, anything else y'all would like to do?
No.
No?
I think that's it. Because I spent like all my time reading.
Gotcha.
For the
Should
most
I
part.
should I keep going or should we wait for Mercer?
Let's keep going.
She should be
And see
back.
if she comes back. She should be back soon.
Okay. So, you guys continue sailing on to Harproy. Excuse me. In the hopes of seeing how things have changed for the folks there. You guys begin making your way towards where you last docked your ship, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just need to ask.
So actually, it's still a dock there
There
to
she
dock
is.
at.
Well, that is something I'm going to get to.
You're back.
Whoops.
Oh no! What happened?
And back.
No, the internet in this back room, I almost don't have any. I've got like 2 tiny little things on the corner, so sometimes I just lose internet while we're sitting back here.
Gotcha. So, as you are beginning to make your way into the port at Harproy, you see that the dock appears to have been rebuilt.
That's a good sign.
Oh, that's quick.
It looks like it is actually largely composed of stone, so it's less like a dock and more like a what's the word?
Here.
Yeah, like a pier. That's the word.
That's
Jetty.
Or yeah, whatever.
A pier or a jetty, you know. And it looks like it has been recently assembled. And you do not right now. Well, actually, no. You would see a few people currently at the docks as it is noon.
Do they look
Fishy.
Do they still look fishy?
Yes.
Do they look less fishy?
To a point.
Should we contact Dean to let him know that
I
we're
w-
here?
I can send
Alright.
a message. Yeah.
You should
Mm.
absolutely say something.
What should I tell him?
We're back and we would like to talk.
Okay.
Honestly, I'd rather talk to him in person.
Okay. Hello, Dean. We've come back from talking with the Sea Lord. You would like to speak in person? At the dock?
You will receive a response from Dean.
I will try to be there in just a moment. Please, feel free to leave the dock and look around.
Does that sound threatening?
No.
Okay. Erudite will look to everyone and she says, he says to feel free to look around.
Oh, the camera switched on
Je-
Jets again.
Oh,
Chest cam.
Perhaps
Oh,
we
but-
should have the ship kept a short distance away.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that.
I don't think we'll. I don't think the sailors will get any closer.
Yeah, if anything else, to put the crew at ease.
Yeah, so we'll
Out of
have
throwing
them.
range.
We'll have them like stay back a little bit, and we'll use, I guess, our skiff to go up to the dock and look around.
You do so.
Does it seem different?
Well, making your way back onto the dock using a skiff. Mouse there. As you guys begin making your way onto the dock, a few of the individuals who are actually there, either fishing or gathering nets or what have you, will kind of look over at you and they'll just quietly nod. They won't say anything.
They aren't regarding us the same way they did before, are they?
No.
They're actually acknowledging us, which is different.
That's true. Forgot that thing.
Be that for good or ill.
Alright. It's pretty cool.
It's a good sign, maybe?
Let's hope so.
Perhaps we should ask if any of them are having health issues. There might be a way that we can see if the Lord of the Sea has stopped trying to spread and make sure that they are not suddenly suffering withdrawal in a way.
I mean, I was just gonna say we wait to talk to Dean.
That might be a bit easier. I'd normally agree with you, Harry, but I also don't want to start pressing our luck.
Yeah.
Because again, last time we were just here, they did try to light us on fire. That was rather unpleasant.
There we go.
All right. So you guys want to wait for Dean? It takes a bit of time, but eventually Dean will come striding across the area towards the northeast. You see, he still looks to be the rather tall fish person you remember seeing last time. The hulking form of Dean will come over to you.
Hello.
Greetings.
I wish to offer you my thanks. I believe you've fulfilled your part of the bargain.
Yes. We hope that there have been no issues since the deal was made.
Everyone appears to have their control back, which is good. But physically, we are as we were before. I, for one, have no complaint.
Do you think that essentially we've been able to buy you enough time to help those that don't want to remain like this?
Possibly. I don't know how easy it will be to fix, but it's still a possibility.
Have the parasites left everyone's bodies?
Shriveled up and died, something of the sort. That's my guess. But either way, thank you.
You're welcome. Glad we were able to help, honestly.
Is there anything I can do to aid you in any way?
Do you have omens?
That's
No.
not weird
Oh.
question. So
Yeah.
all these ships that are wrecked on here, do you know if any of them have anything good in them?
I'm not entirely sure. At least a few of those were ships that we commandeered and used to send offerings.
So, do
But
you...
look for ones that have been marked with the symbol of our Lord.
He's not your lord anymore.
I realize. But it's still difficult to not say it.
Right, just making sure you were aware.
Takes time.
Yes.
Also, the ruins where you currently have your home hidden, all the pearls that are in that one statue, do you want those?
I will be using those for other projects, I believe.
Alright, then I won't bother trying to take them.
Did you ever speak with him directly?
No. No, I did not.
That's an experience.
Seeing him once was enough of an experience. I have no need to do it again.
I can understand that.
Do you have any plans on what you might do if you suffer another shortage of food?
I don't think that will be a problem for some time. I don't know if you realize, but my and many of our bodies are now much better adapted for the water.
Of course.
If there is a shortage that is enough to worry about, we won't stay in Hotboy. The ocean will give us its bounty.
Do you
Maybe
have
this
the
is-
ability? Out of curiosity, do you have the ability to send a message to us? If you
I do not believe I have that spell, no.
Okay.
At least, not in the typical sense. I can affect your dreams, I believe.
Yeah, I do know of that spell. I've been looking into that actually. Someone I want to haunt in their dreams deserves it.
Well, if you do need our help, you can let us know. Let me know. We'll do what we can to get you help.
I appreciate that. And the folks who wish to be cured of this, I will do what I can to help them. But I believe many of us still recognize the use in this boon.
It is a very unique advantage where you're at.
It is. And I, for one, fully intend on capitalizing upon it.
Not a bad idea. We could probably use a bit of a top off of supplies if you have anything that you could spare.
We do.
Okay.
I'm sure of it.
Well, we'll take just enough what we need to get back, and we'll be on our way. But you should be all set now.
Har will say to the rest of the party, well, now that we might expect trade to return to this island, are there any individuals or groups that you would want them to keep an eye out for information, their whereabouts?
We don't really have a lot of seafaring enemies.
Yeah.
Or allies, even. This is really our first time on sea for an extended amount of time. The last time we only came out to go up.
Yeah.
What about you,
No.
Maddie? Should we have them
No.
look at dolphins?
White dolphins.
I don't know. Dolphins, they're very loud and talkative. They're fun.
There's nothing wrong with them.
I know there's nothing wrong with them, but you never know. They can be really nosy. Hear something, start spreading rumors. I don't know.
I think it's fine. It's
Oh,
nothing
okay.
to worry.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Is that of an information network.
Well,
Beware the dolphins.
I will say to Dean, if we need anything, I have ways of contacting you. So
Very well.
I might do that. I do that a lot, actually.
All right then. Let us get we'll get our supplies and then we'll head off.
Very well.
Now that we've dealt with this Lord of the Sea, would it be possible to read through the notes that you have collected on him? If something like this should happen again in the future, it might help in resolving it more quickly.
I see no reason why not. I would, of course. I would wish to find a way to copy it, but I see no reason why not.
How about this? You give us the notes. I'll transcribe them for you, and I'll find a way of getting them back out to you. I can transcribe them.
We could use Jim to either pick them up or drop them off.
We'd have to have the book, and we'll find. I can figure out a way. Is there a teleportation circle here?
No.
Very odd. I did think so. I will have the ability to teleport. I'm working on that. So I may be
Then
able
if
to-
you can find a way to teleport here, and we can share information, I suppose.
Yes.
But
Okay.
if there's anything you wish me to observe and keep an eye out for, I'm sure I can do that. But let's get your supplies.
All right.
And Dean and a few of the locals will assist you in getting supplies ready for your ship. By all means, they appear to be not friendly, but they are not standoffish like they were last time.
Yeah. That's
No.
I'll take that.
They polite. They appear polite. Sorry, I'm yawning.
Yeah. Is there a way for us to just go through the ships like real quick instead of like?
Looting the ships. In theory, yeah. The of the shipwrecked boats that are nearby in Harporoy, really only about, I think, 1, 2. Yeah, only one of them is not marked with the symbol that he described to you.
So just the one. So can
Just
we just
one.
go to see if there's anything on that boat?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Would I
Alright.
need to roll like an investigation check?
Yeah. You guys using water breathing, I'm assuming?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
we have no shortage of things we can use for this.
I figured.
Water breathing's always up. As long as we're on the water, we're having water breathing.
That's
Water
fair.
breathing, water walking, flock of familiars.
Gosh, sorry, you guys.
Like,
Listen, we need to get money somehow.
I'm yawning a lot.
It's very true.
I was yawning earlier, so I feel that.
No. Hold on. Sorry.
Jessica, I knew you wanted to like loot chips. I was like, let's loot chips.
I do. I was typing it up. I'm muting whatever. I'm getting really bad feedback from this. So
That's fair. I figured that's why, so I was like, oh, let me just. I also want money.
and I don't know what's causing it because my computer's not acting up.
So, yeah, we can go with a round of investigation checks for anyone who wishes to be poking around the shipwreck.
Hey, Kana.
Yes.
I'm using my all or nothing coin,
Okay.
Ooh, 26.
and I'm gonna
No.
re-roll it because I can do that with my luck.
Can.
There you go, nat
Natural
20.
20. Which for me
Right.
is like literally just a 20.
I can
I think it's
offer.
21 for you.
Yeah, I can offer guidance to someone.
It's just a
That's
20.
about it.
I rolled
I'll
a 20.
take it.
I rolled a 26, guys.
I'm gonna investigate.
But it's more fun.
15. And then if
Okay.
I get guidance, what do I add to?
A D4. I'm guessing Deah's not feeling up for it.
That's a 16.
Yeah, Deah's, her heart's not in it.
That's
Just
totally
like-
understand. I get it.
Walks on the deck, like just
I
shifts
mean-
aside a board with her foot.
She just found
Got
out
it.
her father figure has no idea who she is. I get it. I'm sorry. But it's
She's
good that you
having a
know
rough
that.
time.
Although, if it's
I will say-
because of something like modified memory that can be moved.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, it's good that you know that because now we can figure out what is going on there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
So, if y'all would be so kind, I just found something that could actually work out pretty well. Let
Rudy rolled
me
at 26.
see. 26, 16. Okay.
Rudy's good at looking at things. She just like.
Just found a nifty little table.
And I'm guessing Maddie is just with Deah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave this shit.
That's understandable as well.
Too much excitement for one boat trip.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
fine.
fair.
Jeez, sorry,
I
Jay.
mean, I imagine Rose also not
For
coming
Maddie.
along because of
Oh,
water.
wow.
Yeah, not
bro,
me.
no.
Talking about Maddie specifically.
Listen,
like,
Rudy,
fuck this.
Rudy
I'm
is-
right here.
Rudy is getting
No.
over. Like Rudy is like dealing. She's like stuff, or fear. Stuff or fear. Stuff. Stuff wins.
Maddie and Ro are both sitting there just grumpily staring at the island because they both don't want to go on it.
So,
Understandable.
Erudite, you would find what appears to be a oddly dried and desiccated body of what looks like to be some kind of massive jellyfish, really about yay large. It has a very odd glow to it, kind of this purplish blue glow, even with it being deceased.
We're taking it whether or not you want it.
It is not magical, but you have a feeling that there's something to it,
Okay.
either
I
like a
will-
natural bioluminescence or something else. Mercy, you find. There we go. You find what appears to be a small iron wrought, almost like a capsule, like a decorative light, with this odd greenish blue flame inside of it that is burning even underwater. As well as. Nope, let's do something else because that one's boring as fuck, yo.
Also, money. Do we get money? Do we find
Shut
money?
up.
There's no money. Only
I want money.
you can collect all of the wood from all of the ships and sell that.
No, it's all wet wood. It's no good.
You could dry it out and it's reclaimed lumber.
Mercy, you would find what appears to be a mechanical form of some kind of a body, like a humanoid body that has been rusted and covered in seaweed and other moss and the like. It looks like it's inactive. You don't know entirely what is up with it, but it looks to be by all means, one of the Magitech bodies that you've known of.
Kind of look like Oz.
It's like
More
Oz,
like
but it
Cog?
is not like.
I was gonna say, is it like Hog kind of?
But Oz and Cog are both like the same idea.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's more so like it's it is one like that. I'll give you a full write up on its description in a bit.
Okay.
I have this if we need it now.
Hey, there you go.
Nicole? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great spell. 57. Whoops, what just happened? And oh, goody. Who rolled the fourth one? That was Jace.
Yeah.
Jace, you would find a pair of goggles
Oh,
with these odd round shapes to them on the front ends.
okay.
You're not entirely sure what they do, but I have the write-up for it.
I'm gonna put them on.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
That's about Gael. Sounds about Gael.
Also, let me just burr.
I have cool goggles and a pirate hat now.
Are they like those bottle lenses?
His eyes look really
No,
big.
not bottle lenses. Like it's actually like kind of rounded, almost like a how to describe it?
Hey Gail, look at me.
Like the bubbles at the front of like a submarine or something like that.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good description.
Hi.
Hey Gail, look at me.
What?
You look
Bitch.
like a nerd.
What's that?
That thing that Ro calls everyone.
Oh, one of those. Oh, okay.
What Rudy
I
is.
don't care. I have goggles and a cool pirate hat now.
And you would also find about 50 platinum, 2,700 gold, 5,000 silver, and 200 copper.
Okay, wait.
Somebody write that down.
500 plat.
50 platinum.
50 platinum.
Yeah.
So 500 platinum, got it.
No. There it is. I copied it in chat.
Okay.
I'll go. 50.
I mean, that's still a lot of money.
Yep.
It's like
Just a bit.
it's like 500.
We can split that up later.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hi.
Any amount of money helps because Rudy has to pay people when she gets back.
State stuff.
No,
Now,
yeah,
Your people. Your
Gail.
What?
When Mercy told you to look at her,
Mm-hmm.
you would note that she she would appear clearer where you are right now. So these are mantis shrimp goggles.
Mantis shrimp goggles.
These goggles provide the wearer with unparalleled vision and enhanced perception, granting them +2 perception checks involving sight, dark vision, true sight, as well as the ability to see in the deep ultraviolet range and near infrared range of the light spectrum.
Wait,
Damn.
In the
Before
dark.
this, does that mean Gail's gonna have better vision without attunement?
Oh no. Yes.
So
Yes,
that he
you
doesn't
would-
have to attune to those.
And also, basically, for
those
that
meters.
last little bit, because there's no real way to do infrared and ultraviolet, you can see in the dark.
I can
You have
see.
dark vision.
Gail has dark vision!
Yes, that's awesome. Gail has dark vision.
Gail,
I can see
wait,
in the
Gail.
dark.
That's
actually-
super good.
you can see me underwater, even though it's
I
dark.
can see you underwater. I can see everything.
Gail, welcome to what
awesome.
the people who can see in the dark can feel like.
This is weird.
Yeah.
I like this.
That's
I
an
can
extremely
hit-
useful item.
I can hit things even better now.
Yeah.
I wonder
I
if
can
we
actually do watches at night and not be next to useless.
No, but I wonder if we can take those. Maybe get a copy of those for Ro.
That'd be really good.
Yeah. 'Cause
What if we put one of these? What if
dark.
we got a copy of one of these and put it in an eyeball and gave you the eyeball?
No.
Oh,
I'm okay
we
with
won't do
having.
that. Then never mind. That's a terrible idea.
No,
We're
it's
gonna
not
get
that.
a copy of these for Ro, though. I like that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you know this, Gail, but I'm actually okay with the one eye.
Okay,
I'm okay with
that's fine.
But we should look into seeing maybe if like either Asagio or Hungaron can like look at these and maybe copy them so we can make a pair for Ro as well. That might be useful.
I like that.
So that we can all see in the dark and not have to worry about having a lantern and
That's
you
be
can't
really
see very
good.
far around Haru, but that's fine.
Aye. Plus, if she can
Yeah.
see further and better, she might be able to shoot better too.
Exactly.
Is there a range on like all of those sight radiuses?
It's normal. It's
Yeah.
normal eyesight. Basically, the enhanced perception is just a +2 bonus to perception checks, and their normal sight becomes dark vision.
Yeah.
And basically, the other stuff, saying involving sight, dark vision, that was just saying that yes, it does apply to all vision checks.
It's true.
And then we're gonna head back to the boat. I think it's time to head back to Trusane.
At long last.
I know, right?
All right.
Hey, Maddie, you get to go see your mom again.
You ready?
No.
What are you talking about? It only went really bad last time we were there, and I watched.
Shut
it
up,
really
Mercy.
good
Don't
bugs.
talk now. Talk about it.
I almost saw you ready to cast Fireball on your own mother, even though you
I'm
don't
not-
have that spell.
I wasn't gonna cast fire. Maybe banishment, but it wasn't gonna be hurtful on her.
Wait, Maddie. If you cast Banishment, your mom goes back to her native plane.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever makes you happy, man. Just know if you want help, I'll fight. But I'm also gonna help your mom kind of help me pull something off. So can you wait until like right after I do that?
What does that mean? What are you talking about?
I need to replace all of the furniture, carpet it, and wallpaper the Lucky Sapphire in a very short time period.
Why is my mom a subject to your chaos?
Because she's strong and chaotic, and therefore she might be willing to help me.
Don't drag her into this.
Some of those tables are heavy.
I don't care what you do.
Because
I'm an adult.
I don't know if Gail would help me.
With what?
Replacing all the furniture on the Lucky Sapphire.
Why are we doing that? Are we taking the furniture?
We're gonna take it and put it somewhere safe for the moment.
This is part of the prank war, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, count me in.
Oh my god.
I got 2 other strong people. Now I just need to find someone who would convince Avo to go away for a while.
Good luck
Good ass
convincing her.
This is going to be exciting. When I
Actually-
originally left onto the ocean, it was for a completely different continent.
Well, you get to go to a completely different continent now.
Do you think
I actually have a plan on how we might be able to get Avro out of there for a while.
was it using the governor?
No.
Was
But
it-
I had an idea.
I'm game.
Okay.
Are you gonna tell me the idea?
No.
Gail,
What?
can you please tell me what the idea was?
No.
Why?
Because I don't want to. Why would I tell you?
Fine. In payment for helping me with this, do you want a walking stick?
I would love a walking stick.
Mercy's gonna hand him the stick of truth.
What is this?
Okay.
It's a walking stick I carved. Hey, Gail, what's your plan to get Avo to leave?
Well, I was gonna talk to Minerva. That was my plan.
Okay, so what my backup plan was. Alright. You can keep the stick, it's just gonna always make you tell the truth while you're holding it.
Oh, okay. I mostly tell the truth anyway.
I know, but you can also use it on other people.
Can I hit them with the stick? Will it make them tell the truth then?
It's
the
not
stick
that...
of truth.
No, no, Gail, just touching it makes someone tell the truth no matter what.
Oh, so I can hit them with it really hard. 'cause
It will
it'll-
shatter. It is a walking stick.
If I hit them with it, it will make them tell the truth. Got it.
Gail, just give me the walking stick back. I'll make you
Nope.
a different one.
It's mine now.
Gail.
I don't
If it-
take it back.
If it breaks, it will no longer make people tell the truth.
No, it can still make people tell the truth. I just have to hit them harder.
Gail, don't make me have to take that from you. I will make you.
You won't be able to.
I want to lunge for it.
I just had the greatest idea for a weapon for a paladin that's particularly like aggressive about enforcing his law.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just called the Truth Seeker, and it's just a mace.
Hey, Connor.
Yeah.
I want to take it from Gail. What do I need to pull?
Gail, I mean,
I
Seeing
will.
as Gael sees this coming and his feral instinct, Gael's gonna rage and Gael's gonna punch Mercy.
I mean, Mercy's wearing armor, so 20 AC.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Fight.
I don't have to do anything.
No.
I mean, it's gonna be reckless. Oh, damn, it's 12.
Yeah, Mercy sees it coming.
Oh.
All right.
Ow.
Gail, I will make you a different one, but I don't want you breaking that one. Because it makes people tell the truth, which could be useful.
No, you gave it to me, so it's mine now.
Can I give you a different one and you give me that
No.
one?
Finders
Why?
keepers, losers weepers.
No, because you gave this one to me.
He does have a
You asked me if I
great
wanted it. I said yes, and now I have it, so it's mine.
He did give
That's
it
what
to me.
happens when you say a thing just to trick somebody.
Gail,
What?
have I mentioned I don't like you recently?
You mentioned that a lot.
Yeah. Real quick, even though I know it will not work, I would like to try to swipe Gail's feet out from under him for trying to punch me.
Okay.
Is that just a normal... I don't know what kind of a tackle that would be.
It's basically an athletics check.
But I would see it coming.
Well, no, it's no. Well, it was going to be a contested athletics check anyway. So, Gail, you can roll athletics with advantage.
I mean, okay. No.
No, no.
I'm just gonna kind of kick at her leg. Stop that.
You tried to punch me!
I'm also assuming this is
tried to
happening
take
as we're
it.
going out to back to Sir Sane, by the way.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I
I
tried
was like,
Gail, don't
What?
break the stick. I worked very hard. Hunger
I'm-
on. If you beat someone with it, you're going to break it.
But then you shouldn't have just given it to me without proper instructions.
Hold on, no. Stop. Rewind that. With that statement you just said, do you usually use walking sticks to beat someone with?
I have once or twice.
Why?
Because if I have it and somebody's doing something like trying to swipe my bag, I just crack them in the head with it.
Okay, yeah, that's a little.
Then
actually,
if
that's
you had
fair. That's fair.
if you had a thicker stick that would be able to perhaps withstand several blows, would you trade the stick then?
Oh, sure.
I can easily do that.
Then do it. And you can
That's
have
what
this
I was
one.
offering you a trade for.
Wait, you don't have it now, do you?
No, I meant I was going to go in the process of making it while we're on the ship.
Okay, then do that and you can have it back.
Gil, I have an honest-to-God question. And since you're holding this stick of truth, I know you'll tell the truth. Do you do this shit just to fuck with me?
Only sometimes.
Is this right now just to fuck with me?
No.
Okay.
I've been reading up on contracts in the Fae book. And it talks about specific wording. So I've been learning.
Gail,
You finished with that book, by the way, Gail?
Almost. There's a lot that's in here.
Gail,
I know. I'd like to read it.
Why? What?
you give me a headache.
I give myself a headache sometimes too. Do lots of thinking. I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Do you want... Hey, the walking stick I'm making you then. Do you want it to have a specific handle? Have you ever seen, like, ones with snake heads on them?
Well, I have. Can you make mine bigger, like staff size?
Yeah, that was the intention.
Aye.
That tree we cut down was pretty big, and I only took half of it for the tentacles, so...
Oh, okay. I don't need to have anything specific. I just want it to
Alright.
Put
be
like
good for
antlers
walking.
on it.
Well, I
In
have
the
an
top.
idea, so don't worry about it. It'll be cool, I promise.
Okay.
Alright.
Because walking with my hammer isn't right, and I can't walk with the glaive anymore because it's got two pointy ends, and I don't want to dull the one pointy end. And I can't ride in the cart still, so still
No.
walking.
Sorry about that one still.
I've never been able to sit in a cart, not since I was probably about 16 summers or something like that.
What is the
16
reason for this?
summers?
What?
He's big. He's too
I'm
big.
very big.
And heavy.
I weigh a lot.
He's very big. He's very big. Yeah.
I weigh more than most horses. So
Exactly how much does Gael weigh?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
without any armor, completely naked, over 450 pounds.
Yeah, Gail's big.
Without any armor, you're more than 4 times Haru's weight.
It's
Oh,
true.
how is that?
That's
Let me
why
put-
you were able to lay on my shoulders and it wasn't a problem.
Let me put it this way. Mercy with everything she carries is the same that Gail weighs without anything.
It's true. And I'm carrying a hammer that just the head of the hammer alone is 25 pounds.
Gail's a big boy.
That is why it is so dangerous. Oh, and when I'm carrying stuff, I'm considered a size large creature, so I can carry a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Fairbolts.
Yeah.
They are the shit brick houses of D&D.
And Goliath.
So what is?
And Goliath.
Yeah.
It's
What
true.
are we doing on the trip back to Cersei?
That's up to y'all, really.
I'm wood carving because someone.
I'm
here-
still making pamphlets.
We'll just say that you have enough pamphlets for whatever you need to do at this
Okay.
point, okay?
Thank you. That's what she does. She
Alright.
makes pamphlets. I mean, she's
You're
like,
out
I
of, you are officially out of paper.
have to buy paper when we get back. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
About
she's got
3
like.
days in, it's the rest of the crew coming down, and Rudy has an assembly line going on one of the lower decks of the ship.
I'll just
It's
say
like slowly like pulling people aside, like, you need to help me with this.
Like, yeah, the
No.
fucking cabin boys are just stuck doing this instead of their actual job.
Haha.
So does
Poor
anything
kid.
happen on the way back to Cersei?
Let's
All
see.
of a sudden, you hear
Yeah,
cannon.
still happy. Shit.
No.
Let me double check their spells.
I mean, I'm probably gonna keep reading.
I have 500 pamphlets.
I'm
That's
probably
enough,
close
right?
to
mean,
done with
Can clerics cast message?
Yeah, they can
Sending?
cast sending. Yes, they can.
Okay.
ending.
Uh, I'm glad that the last
Good.
roll or so was not for Gail's walking kit. I will say this though: the bottom of that tentacle, Mercy just ends up chopping it off because it looked real bad.
You rolled a 1.
That was what the ones were for.
Technically speaking, you could use mending on it to repair it and try again.
In theory, yes, you could.
Yeah, but there's a sort of integrity in Mercy's wood carving. But
Um,
she does finish the walking stick, which I'll describe later.
So, let's see who. Yeah, she'd be able to do it to you, and that'd be about it. So, Erudite, you'll get a spell cast at you, and you'll hear a voice enter into your head, and it'll go, "Hello there, Miss Tiefling. There's some information we need to talk about. The Fox should be meeting up with you when you get back into port."
Okay. All right. Can I send him? I can send him back.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if she would say this. She does remember a name. Does this sound like somebody who could have come from Vermune?
From
Like, is this
Vermune?
never, does this sound? I think it was Vermune. Like, I believe, was it Vermune? Yeah. Right? Like gnomish. Does it sound like that? Like, does that sound is it that sort of accent?
It's
She
entirely
remembers
possible.
she remembers a name.
Mhm.
Is this Makara? Nothing. Okay. Doesn't get a response back. Okay. I think that's her. Maybe. Possibly. Interesting. Well, I'll tell Gael. Gael, we're meeting him when we get back.
Oh, cool. Get to learn lots of interesting stuff then, right?
Hopefully. We'll see.
Do you think that they're going to want to fight?
Maybe. Don't know
Okay.
if we can trust them or not. But we'll see.
Well,
what happens.
we're gonna have to try it first.
No, I'm not going in with any intention to fight, so.
I mean, and if you think about it, we told them where we were gonna be. And if they really did just want to fight and just to kill us, they wouldn't have told us.
Exactly.
Or they would have told us as a double trick. But then that's even dumber because they've seen us and what we can do.
We're operating on
Aye. Plus, I like this whole thing that we're doing now of trying to not just immediately fight and kill people and things.
It's worked.
It's
Right?
making things a little bit easier.
Yeah. All right.
It's nice to not have to fight the entire world, just most of it. Just saying.
The life of an adventurer in Dungeons and Dragons. God, I'm happy we're not fighting everything right now. Jesus.
Just
not
some of them.
I mean, Haru would prefer not fighting at all.
Yeah.
Because he can't really fight.
It's true.
But he can help. All right.
So, you guys begin making your way back to Sursane from the island of Harproy. It will take you about 12 days, if I remember correctly. I think so. I'll double check.
That's what you said.
To get to Sursane proper. If there's anything you guys want to do between now and then, feel free to bring it up at next session at the beginning. All right, we'll handle it then.
right.
But basically, if you guys have nothing that you really want to do or no big plans, then we can just go straight to Sursane.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So with that, we'll be ending our session there.